Gamers. It is a monumental occasion in the Moscow Empire, all right? For the Crabman has decided to approach me. He has decided to approach me, gamers. And you know what I like to say. If you're approaching me, come as close as you'd like, all right? For he has decided to step upon our domain once more. With ranking every Mario Kart World course by Schaff Productions. It feels a bit nostalgic going back to Schaff after all this time, it really does. Because it feels like when I first reacted to him, I was but a mere React baby. And I have returned a React god. A React God of War, even, which is a game you should play. Thanks so much, Troy. I'm curious what the Crabman's going to rank Ara. I'm curious as well. I'm curious to see... Okay, predictions going in. I think he's not going to be a fan... So, when it comes to, like, the big three, I would say, which is Boo Cinema, because generally the gatekeeper of a good tier list is Boo Cinema. Because most of us know, when you play it once, you love it, but then you play it over and you're like, oh, it's kind of just the same thing over and over again. So, if he ranks that high, then sus among us. The other one is Warriors Galleon. That's another test of have you played this game enough. And the third, obviously, is my goat, Koopa Troopa Beach. Listen, all I'm asking, please don't let it be like the bottom three, okay? That's all I ask. That's all I ask, Mr. Crabman, okay? Just don't put it bottom three. All right, don't put it bottom three. All right, I won't cry. But without further ado, gamers, let's get started. Take it away, Mr. James. Let me turn you right the hell up.
Bye. Squarespace, the sponsor of today's video. Oh, it is good to be back.
I could say the same thing, brother man.
A brand new Mario Kart game means it's finally time for a brand new course ranking. Even though I'll have to do it again when they inevitably add DLC, but who has time?
Rather presumptuous, Mr. James. DLC? Bro, they're too busy killing their online mode to make DLC, broski. Crazy.
To wait that long. I want to immortalize my initial thoughts on
I think he's probably more optimistic than the rest of us are, right? Literally, all of us are just like, oh, crazy.
courses arriving in Mario Kart World at launch. But with that said, these aren't my rushed first impressions either. I played each and every one of these courses to death. Really refining how I felt about all of them and trying to pull off each shortcut and...
Exciting. I'm very excited to hear that, Mr. James. Very excited. So no nonsense opinions. Okay. All right.
In order to see how grand it feels to do so. With that said, I might have definitely missed some stuff because there is so much to these courses. Mario Kart World's thrilling new wall driving and rail grinding mechanics make for some of the most complex and satisfying tracks in the entire series.
You're right. You're very much right, Mr. James, but I do have to chud dunk Mr. Pedro Paula. Firstly, no profile picture, okay? Fix that, Mr. Pedro. Secondly, wait, people think there'll be no DLC. Brother, are you aware of which company you're we just you're talking to the same company that in their first major update killed the online mode, broski. Come on, like, what are we doing? They have no idea how to run a post-launch campaign, you know? So let's not get excited.
Both in the Nitro and Retro departments for the most part. I'm a little bit mixed on the game's signature intermission segments where you drive from one course to another. But the good news is, we're not gonna rank any of those in this video.
I will bet my whole house that like 5 of the top 10 comments are, oh, good job, Shafridas. Now you have to do an intermissions ranking. You kind of signed your own death warrant with that one, brother. I'll be real with you, but okay.
There's like 200 of them. I think that would actually kill me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to now. Hey, that's not me saying it, all right? Personally, I'm not touching the intermissions. Are you joking me? But now that you've manifested it, that's on you. That's on you, and that's on me to steal it. Yes, you should bring it, guys. Manifest, hands in the air. Okay, he has to make it so that we can steal it. It'll be perfect. Okay, it'll be perfect. I would read the comments to see if anyone said that, but I don't want to spoil myself.
3 courses as they appear in Versus mode, where you do 3 laps on a certain number of sections without factoring in any intermissions that are a part
manifest
of the
gamers, manifest.
There are definitely some cool intermissions.
Lend him your energy.
I won't deny that. But again, there's like 200 of them. If I talk about one, I gotta talk about them all. With that said, I'm gonna be generous and not count it for the purposes of this list, but a bunch of people pointed out
Peach Stadium, right?
I would be remiss not to talk about the version of Peach Stadium exclusive to the Shell Cup.
Peach's paperclip gamers. You know, we're not to do gamers. We're not to do chat.
Grand Prix mode. It is literally just a rectangle. You do 1 lap around it. There are a couple cars in the way, and that's it. That is certainly a contender for the worst Mario Kart track of all time. But the good news is,
you never disappoint, Chat. You never disappoint. I'm proud of this community.
So so bad that Nintendo just completely excluded it from Versus mode. You can't play it anywhere but the Grand Prix.
Literally, what was the point? I think the going theory, at least mine, is that keep it going, guys. Is that like they just literally couldn't design the next 2 tracks, so they just like used Peach Stadium again. That's my going theory, gamers. That they just couldn't think of another 2 tracks, and I'm just like, just port something from 8 Deluxe, little bro. Like, literally, what are we doing?
It just gives you the version from
lazy,
the which is an
lazy.
That is incredibly hilarious.
It is.
So, by virtue of not even being a real race course by Nintendo's own admission, Shell Cup Peach Stadium is excused from this ranking.
It would have been bottom.
last
Yeah,
place,
obviously.
So it better count its lucky stars that I'm pretending I do not see it.
Can I hear that one more time, please, James? Hang on.
It would have been last place, so it better count its lucky.
It better count? Is that count? Get my gamers, there we go, gamers. Perfect, gamers. Oh, Shafrillis' charges. Shafrillis' charges, yes, gamers. Shafrillis' charges against Mustianity, okay? There is 1 count. He's always said it like that. Does he always? I've never realized it. Does he always say it like that? Is that like an accent thing? Either way, I'm charging it. Okay, 1 count of minor spelling mistake. Minor spelling mistake. You lose. I'm gonna give it to count. We're gonna give it to count. Okay, so his charges list are open. Accent probably. I've never heard that. Have you guys heard count before? Is that an accent thing? If it's an accent thing, then I won't count it. I've legitimately never heard count. And thank you so much for the 2 so far. They could have replaced it with a GBA track. Oh, Broken Pier, my beloved. It could have been in. I've heard it. Yes, an accent thing. Very many. Really? Okay. You know. All right. Okay. Charge revoked. Charge revoked. That's the first time I've heard it. So, all right. I've heard like the where. Everywhere. You Americans like to add your H's to W's. Never heard a count though. So. All right.
I'm pretending I do not see it. Well, that said,
clean sheet for now.
Got some garbage to sift through here at the bottom, but honestly, not that much. This is a really good selection of courses with very few misses.
True, I agree
about that. Makes me wish the game actually put emphasis on the 3-lap races instead of forcing us to pick intermissions online or try our luck with random, which might give us a 3-lap course we don't like, such as
James. Desert Flats, then Starview Peak, then Boosted, then KTB. Okay, please, James, don't do this to me, brother. Don't do this to me.
In the game of life, easiest bottom.
Fuck mine! I fucking hate this guy. I fucking hate him. You know what? It's cancelled. He's cancelled. Mods, ready the troops. We're going after him. The no brigading rule. It's cancelled. We're attacking. Pistols at dawn, James. Pistols at dawn. I'm fucking. All I asked. Can I get one thing in this house? All I asked is just not last place. That's all I asked, broski. The 29th, I would have been John Fair. Last. Desert Flats. Fucking Starview Peak. Fucking, you could have put... Fucking thing sucks. All right, whatever. Lay it on me there, Mr. Crab.
Spot of my life. How
of your life? Really? You're gonna lie in front of 500,000 people, James? That's it, gamers. One felony. I'm so mad I can't spell. Charge. KTBH. I'm mad. It's over, brother. It's over, okay? Best take in his career? Guys, are we banning him? We're storming the building. Listen, it's gonna be our own January 7th. It's gonna be our own... Gamers, August 7th. August 7th, gamers, August 7th.
The hell are we still getting bland?
In all fairness, though, I probably shouldn't make that joke considering that apparently the fucking, what's it, the bad guys, 2 guys have been harassing him to review that. So probably a bit too much for him. I don't want him fighting a war on 2 fronts, you know what I mean? Crabberries. It's gonna, guys, get your guns ready, okay? Get your guns ready. Get your Nerf guns ready, okay?
Ambitious Super Nintendo course remakes in the year of our Lord 2025.
That's gotta be another. That's gotta be another charge. 1 charge of a current year. Come on, it's 2025. We cannot be using arguments like current year. And on top of that, and another charge, and 1 charge of SNES racism. Unbelievable behavior. Unbelievable. He's racking them up, gamers. He's racking them up. Honestly. What's it? We're having king crab. We're having crab for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Honestly. And for a snack. And for a midnight feast. That's what we're doing.
You can't even make the nostalgic throwback argument because Mario Circuit is that. So why the hell didn't they do something to make Koopa Troopa Beach more interesting? They didn't even combine the two Koopa Beach courses like we were expecting. This is literally just Koopa Beach 2 from the SNES, and Koopa Beach 1 exists right next to it in the overworld. Throw them together or something. It's not that hard.
No, listen, we gotta keep the beaches separate, okay? The beaches are very distinct, they're very unique. You keep them separate. But the rave! Crabman, the rave. The rave!
I guess I gotta give them credit for maintaining the 5-lap status that Super Mario Kart had. Meaning
Fair.
this isn't the absolute shortest thing in the world. And the music remix is pretty outstanding.
Okay, do you know what? Fair. You know what? Fair. Fair. Okay, you know what? Fair.
It's almost worth sitting through the tedium of just driving in a circle 5 times, just to hear this bop in the background.
His analysis isn't wrong, I wholeheartedly disagree. See, that's where you're wrong, Troy, because I think his analysis is wrong and I disagree. I think he's wrong. It's fun, it's Koopa Beach, it's amazing, and it's the best track ever made. Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? It's the best thing on planet Earth, and you guys just don't understand. You guys just don't understand. And you know what? That's fair. That's fair. If I'm the only person that likes it, shut up. Shut up, Ice World! You're interrupting me! If I'm the only one that likes it, I will die happy, okay?
The vibes are good. I will not deny that.
The vibes are good, yes.
They went out of their way to include multiple Super Mario Kart tracks as P-Switch missions in the overworld. And those tracks are legitimately more interesting than this one. Not
yeah, but like,
by much, mind you, but at least they're not a damn circle.
Yeah, but like, the vibe, though. No, you said the vibes, the music, the vibes.
I can't stress this enough. Let me make it perfectly clear that you are driving in a circle 5 times.
I'm just curious, how many games have you played where it's literally just are you playing time trial, broski? Help me help you. Are you just playing time trial constantly? Because like I'm not gonna pretend it's more than just a circle. Although when Baby Park does it, right? When Baby Park does it, James? Vibes can only get you so far. I could say the same thing to you, Georgie. Mods. 10 seconds of Demeach.
That is the course. $80. How hard would it have been to just include
Raise the price.
N64 Koopa Troopa Beach, or literally any course from Super Circuit, Cheap Island?
Okay. See, now you're just trying to appeal to me. No, hang on. No, listen, you're just trying to win me back. You're just trying to win me back. Actually, you're just trying to win me back. I'm not hearing.
It would have fit in very well. Instead,
okay, it would have, but you're just trying to appeal to me.
SNES remake.
It's not the name. No, it's not. It's good.
That's mean. It's
that's
probably a little
mean.
bit better than the Booster Course Pass version of Mario Circuit 3.
True, yes.
But that's all the ground I'm conceding.
No, you have to concede more. Okay, in a musty. Honestly, I think he'd at least bump up to 28th. Is if he played in a musty lobby, chat. If he played in a musty lobby, I guarantee you he would at least bump up to 28th. At least. How much place is he bumping up to if he played in our lobbies? Because our lobbies are intense. They're fun. They're chaotic. They're chaotic. You know what I mean? Come on. Like, game. It'd be at least like 28th, right? At least 28th.
Sucks.
You have to give me that, gamers. You have to give me that.
Let's move on to
what do you mean? How are you gonna? Come on. Chaos. Come on. 10 places up. 29th, at least 29th. See, even the chat agrees with me. At least 29.
Something slightly less depressing to talk about.
I don't like sand.
It's obviously desert flats. I think this is where he has a normal take.
I have never felt more justified being a day one Desert Hills hater.
I wish I was, James. I wish I was, broski. Because I believed. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I believed in desert flats. I did. I can't deny it. I was a believer, and I was just left in shambles when I figured out it's fucking boring.
Even my friend who likes this course in DS and Wii told me, yeah, this version sucks. I mean, they straight up took out everything. The Pokies, the Fire Snakes, any semblance of Super Mario Bros. 3 influence. Why would you want an angry sun in the sky when you can just have a drawing of one on the starting line? That's basically the same thing. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that despite completely removing the Bros 3 aesthetic, they kind of made up for that by turning the course into a Super Mario Land tribute. I don't think I've ever played another video game that loves Super Mario Land more than this one. And you know what? I don't mind giving that neglected little oddball of a game its time in the no longer angry sun. Having the little Moai statue dudes come at you on the course is pretty novel. I also think they made one gameplay improvement to the track, turning this one straightaway with two pretty shitty hills into a fun field of dunes you can trick off of. That's a plus. Otherwise, I mean, they neutered this place to hell and back, and it already wasn't even good. It's not just removing the broken elements, the old enemies, or that nifty pyramid at the beginning. It's toning down the namesake of the course itself. Those desert hills.
Exactly, they're flats, aren't they? It fucking sucks.
Much steeper in DS.
Fucking thing sucks.
And here, I mean, you call that shit a hill?
That's what I'm saying.
So boring now. I can't think of a more boring ending.
Where is it? Where are the hills? It's a hill themed track. Where are the hills? Where are the hills?
To any course, when it at least used to be mildly interesting before. You should be ashamed of yourselves, Nintendo.
True.
But even Desert Hills worse. I don't understand. But the Doom part is kind of fun, and I like Mario Land references, so it's better than Koopa Troopa Beach, I guess. Okay, those are literally the only two D tiers in this entire game.
Shit,
it's
okay.
a pretty good selection, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I agree.
Now we're about to see a couple of average courses. Get it? Because
Okay, hang on.
it's because it's C tier. I'm gonna go drive off a cliff now.
Come on, listen, just listen. It's gotta be gamers on charge of millennial. Just say skibbity toilet, bro. Just say skibbity toilet, bro. Just say skibbity toilet and call it a day. Okay, just say skibbity toilet. All right, come on now. You got leave the puns at the door, okay? Just say skibbity riz, Dubai chocolate labubu, okay? That's what you gotta say. Come on now. That's how you make the kids laugh, okay? That you're becoming a Night Island Isaac. Appreciate it.
This might be one of the biggest shocks of the entire ranking, but I genuinely do not hate
Mario Saga 3. Your editors did the thing where they spoil it with the music, which is my pet peeve, Phyllis. You have to yell at them, okay? You have to yell at them now. I think C. In fact, I would say C is a little harsh, honestly. I think I put it in B plus because like it's actually pretty solid. I feel like the only reason you put in C is because like literally SNES racism, because it's actually pretty decent in this game, honestly. I think that's another charge of SNES racism, right? Surely, has to be. Bottom of C for this. I would happily play this over Starview Peak, 100%, 100%. It's not even close.
SNES Mario Circuit. Oh, with that said, it still ranks third to last just because the other courses are better. I mean, come on, I can't rank it any higher than this.
I mean, you could if you played. Like, this over Starview Peak? Like, no, genuinely. Like, it's not even a case of, oh, I'm just, like, we disagree, therefore. But, like, you played Starview Peak over this? Really? I feel like you're only saying that because, like, Mario Saga 3 gives you, like, PTSD or some shit, bro. It's like, it has to be, right? Because I hate MC3 too. Hey, I hate Mario Saga as well. Fucking Nepo Baby sucks. But this one is pretty okay. It's actually pretty Margarita Pizza.
I think if you were gonna bring back any of these three courses, though, this was the way to do it.
Yeah, true, I agree.
You can't say I'm bored racing on this trio of classic
true.
lap circuits, since each lap is a different one. It's incredibly short, even more so than Koopa Beach. And they took out the glider ramp on Mario Circuit 2, and they still neglected Mario Circuit 4. Which
Remember, gamers, there is no. They have all three Mario circuits, okay? Remember, guys, there is no Mario Circuit Thor in Ba Sing Se.
makes me believe some kind of conspiracy is going on.
There's no Mario
Circuit 4 anymore.
There is no
maybe they sold them to Sega. You're gonna see Mario Circuit 4 show up in Crossroads. That's my.
See, Shafridis, you've made a terrible mistake now. You mentioned Sonic Racing Crossroads. Now you have to do a ranking. You've mentioned it. It's your fault, James. Everything you mentioned, you have to do another ranking now. You have to do it. You have to do it now, James. I'm gonna do one too. Don't worry. I might do one. Depends if I like the game. I just don't know. Crab. Desert Hills over. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, James. That's what I'm saying. So am I right? Super Mario Kart is when there's anything bad instead of. It's a bit of a boring criticism, but like even then, at least he admits that it's still a fun track. I suppose he just prefers the other one. So fair analysis.
Prediction. Ah well, all these problems and the general flat blandness of the course aside, I still kind of enjoy myself here now.
Yeah,
it's
fair.
a cute little marathon of 3 courses that would have been boring if we did 3 laps on any of them, but combined into one big track, it's not so bad. With that said, there's no way in hell it ranks higher than anything else, let's be honest.
No way. Again, it's just the wording is just very strange. Like, I'm glad you gave it its props, and fair enough, you think it's 28th best, but like when you say this.
With that said, there's no way in hell it ranks higher than anything else.
Again, you're playing this over like literally anything, like Starview Peak. You're playing this over even Faraway Oasis. I'd rather play this over Faraway Oasis. Do you know what I mean? What is it? Over Peach? I'd rather play this over Peach Breach. It's literally he's giving it props, but he's SNES therefore. It feels a bit. I like the analysis, but it just feels like you've come to your the analysis is good, but your overall conclusion is quite like just SNES therefore, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest. A bit of a shame.
Let's be honest.
Here's my little song. Twinkle, twinkle.
Hang on, what's this?
Star.
Ah, this one hurts. You know how much I was looking forward to
I mean, does it really? Does it really? Does it really? I can't really. I mean, I guess it had vibes, but yeah, just this fucking thing sucks, bro.
Starview
It's just ass.
A stunning looking Mario Galaxy tribute where you race through the Comet Observatory. Yeah, it turns out that Comet Observatory shit barely happens in the 3-lap version. It's only at the very end of the course. Instead, welcome back, Ice Ice Outpost.
Hey!
A friend and I were joking that this course is like Ice Ice Outpost but good. But then I thought about it more, and this course doesn't have a banger music track. It's pretty decent, but it's no Ice Ice Outpost music, that's for sure. And as for the track itself, pick a green or yellow path and get ready for 0 obstacles. Then there's this water path, and boy does it look pretty. It's kind of fun going for the boosts. Then you fly through the observatory for 5 seconds, and you're done. That was it? I feel like Nintendo just cannot stop dropping the ball when it comes to paying tribute to Mario Galaxy.
And this is not even one of those like, oh, like, you know when people are like reference Andy. Like, this isn't even one of those moments. It's literally, you've taken the bother of referencing Galaxy, but just did it poorly. Like, same with Rosalina Ice World as well. It's like, the Comet Observatory is like, there's in the background. Can I just not race on there? It's the same with Starview Peak. I'm like, we're literally in the comic. Can we not just race in this, please? It's twice now you've had it as like, basically a background or a very simple element. And like, you've barely let us race it. I'm just like twice now you've blue-balled us. I'm like, can we just have like a proper Comet Observatory track, please? Good grief, man. I know I made an anti-gravity game. They didn't even bother. Exactly. Like, what is this, man? Terrible.
It cannot be this hard to make a Galaxy.
That's what I'm
course
saying.
that
Literally,
actually
I said the
gives you
same
interesting
thing.
Stuff to do. Also, there are a lot of damn Lumas in the background. How hard would it have been to make one of them playable? I would sacrifice Coin Coffer if it meant I got to play as Luma.
Based or cringe chat? I'm saying based. I'm based. What was the other time they failed at referencing Galaxy? Well, Rosalina Ice World, obviously. Listen, Moon Ghost Studio, you need to chill out, okay? You're a fucking Shafrillis here. You're actually just a grade A Shafrillis. Don't listen to this, man. Actually, your whole legacy, Moon Ghost, that you hate Crabman. That's you. That's you. You got your hair goggles on, okay?
Whatever. Next.
You know, it's days like this I wish I knew how to ski.
Wow.
DK Pass?
3 lame versions in a.
You know, I like him again. You know what? Good opinion, therefore I like him again.
Bro, must be a new record. Well, actually, no, you're tied with Desert Hills in that regard. Anyway, DK Pass is still kind of whatever. It really baffles me that they refuse to do anything to spice up this rather mediocre mountain track. I mean, they copied DK Summit's homework and turned it into a ski resort at the end. It's not as good as DK Summit since that course was designed around extreme sports with its half pipes and ramps.
It's boring, guys. It's boring.
Hey, at least they did
But the Bonanza strap. Do you think this is Nintendo Land F7? Get out of here.
something to this.
Hey, listen. Okay, if he mentions the ramp, I will add a good charge. Okay, I will add a good charge. But for this, mention the ramp. Mention that bullshit clickbait ass ramp that I hate so much. That fucking ramp that I hate.
One, except that plus is balanced out by the minus of completely removing the
snowman, exactly.
Why? Snowman is in this game as a playable racer. I assume the whole reason he was made playable is because you already had the model from DK Pass. My friend suggested that maybe they remove Snowman so that if someone gets the rare Kamek Orb item, then it'll spawn Snowman on the track like how it was originally.
That's the game theory we had last time, isn't it?
And if that's actually the case, then
Dog shit, right?
what are we doing here,
True.
man? The music is still nice and the layout is still fine, but for the most part, I just can't be bothered to care about this one. Mario Kart DS
I would say I like it a bit more than he does, but I'm still of the same camp of, you know.
better have a banger fan favorite masterpiece up its sleeve later down the line to make up for these blunders. That's right, I'm hoping for figure 8 circuit, baby! Then you will be
Nothing.
Moo?
Honestly, we're already on the B tiers, you guys. I only found 5.
Moo Meadows in B? It might literally, it's just Nepo baby, isn't it? Fucking hell, James. Fucking hell, ref. You'd rather play this over Mario Circuit. You'd rather play this over Cooper Beach. Fucking hell, ref.
Of the 30 courses.
Like, it's alright. It's literally just, oh, me Wii tracks, isn't it? Isn't it, James? What's going on? What's going on?
To be subpar in the slightest. With that said, even though I like it, I still cannot come up with a single justifiable reason why Moo Moo Meadows is in this game. If you
no one
really
can.
want to play Moo Moo Meadows on your Nintendo Switch 2 system, simply boot up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the 5th best-selling video game of all time.
Jesus, that still never gets weird to hear, chat. 5th bestseller. Fuck my life. Yeah, Mario Kart Deluxe needs to be put in a camper, man.
You definitely own, don't kid yourself. And there you go. It's a version of Moo Moo Meadows, which, quite frankly, looks better than the one in this game. Seriously.
Hey, I agree. I actually agree. Yes. So many people kept saying, oh, this one looks better. No, I liked it. You know what? Based. I'm giving him a good charge for that. I've seen too many people online. I've seen too many people in my fucking chat say, Video Man agrees. Graphics. There it is. Okay, I'm adding it. Okay.
Seriously, I'm not here
He's
to have
true.
an overall graphical debate between these two games, but I am pretty confident in saying that Moo Moo Meadows looks a lot nicer in the more realistic style. I also just really don't like these lines they added to the side of the road in this new one. I don't know why, they're kind of icky to me.
I don't think I've noticed them until now. And now that you pointed them out, I'm still indifferent, but sure.
Gameplay and music-wise, these two versions are basically the same. They added a new ramp on the left side of this one part, but took a ramp in the center away. Law of equivalent exchange. And that's about it. Overall, I'm just sitting here completely baffled with the decision to remake this, of all courses. I know everyone loves Moo Moo Meadows, but like, everyone loves Coconut Mall too, and that would have been a sick-ass place in free roam. Why not just give us Moo Moo Farm if you want to keep your Moo Moo quota intact? Don't say it's a boring circle, because Nintendo clearly proved with Koopa Beach that
Stop. Listen. We were just true. Hey, keep the slander out of the video. You're getting another charge. Okay, catch another charge. Calm down. Move Farm should have been added. Yeah, I think that's just a cold take. Everyone agrees.
not above adding boring circles. I guess Moo Moo Meadows is more interesting than Farm, but I would rather just not have a Moo Moo track in this game at all. Or maybe you can make a new Moo Moo track? I don't know, literally anything but adding Meadows twice in a row. Am I crazy for thinking that's the dumbest decision Nintendo made with these retros? Again,
I wouldn't say the dumbest. One of them, though. The dumbest was definitely Desert Flats. But this got to be up there.
and this track is really lucky that I still find it charming and don't outright hate it. I'm not going to complain if we race on Moo Moo Meadows. I'm just going to complain when I think of all the other Mario Kart Wii courses we could have been racing on instead.
So, I mean, in that case, does this still deserve a B tier then? That's what I would ask you. You seem to have, like, put this course through the fucking grilling, but it's still B in the end of the day? That's gotta be, that's a bit strange. At least to me, I think that's a bit strange. It sounds more like a C tier then, right? Because I put it in C as well, because I'm just like, it's fine, but 10 more years, I guess. 10 more years of Meadows.
I would rather take Luigi's Circuit. Okay, that's too far. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for.
It's nice to
Yeah,
find
like, this is one whole tier above Mario Circuit, and you've mentioned, like, a litany of reasons why you didn't like it. You know what I mean? It's ranked higher than this because it's Wii. Oh, because it's a Wii track. That's what it is. That's what it is, isn't it? Isn't it right, James? Woo, Mr. Wii, Mr. Wee Woo. That's what you are, isn't it? And it's more of a case of the track is still good, but it kind of shouldn't be as it gets a B tier, I suppose. But strange, like I don't think I'd put like generally when it comes to like analyzing a B tier track, I'd probably like say a bit more good than bad, if that makes sense, to like kind of make it clear that I still think it's good. So if anything, I think that's just it's less so a failure of his placement, but more so a failure of his analysis. Because if anything, you should have like re-clarified the good things about it at the end to make it clear that there was a that it was it deserves its B tier spot. You know, does that make sense? I think that's probably what he should have done, but he failed to do it, I guess. I'm gonna be real. After a huge amount of Wii tracks in the BCP, Toad's Factory was the only Wii track that I don't think he'd be allowed to complain. I'm telling you, it's these fucking Wiiers, man. It's these fucking Wiiers, bro. They think they own the play. How do you think I feel? I didn't get a single Super Circuit track, broski. And do you see me cry? Okay, I might be crying a little. Okay, let me put the glasses back on. I might be crying a little. Okay, but that's neither here nor there. Added to charge grilled moo meadows and put it in B tier. I'll put a pin in that, but we'll see. If he does it again, I'm if he does it again, I'll add a charge.
I'll be back in Radiator Springs.
I want you.
And now for the latest starter track in the series, Mario Bros. Circuit. Some people will tell you this is the best starter track we've ever had.
I'd say it's in the big three. For me, it's the big three. It's GCN Luigi Circuit, Mario Bros. Mario Kart Stadium, and Mario Bros. Circuit. I think that's the big three now, I would say. So if anybody said any of those three is the best start, I'd be like, yeah, fair. I think it's the big three. It's no longer the big two, it's the big three now.
I'll tell you, those people are insane. This is no GameCube Luigi Circuit. Come on now. It is pretty comparable to Mario Kart Stadium. Though I think I'd also give that one the slight edge because of how novel anti-gravity was to see demonstrated for the first time. I think in my starter course...
I suppose, but I don't know, after 10 years of anti-gravity, I'm not giving any props, if I'm being honest with you. If anything, I just kind of like I think both of them are quite similar in that I think they start off their tracks in their games very, very well. As I mentioned in my cup ranking, or my course ranking, I love how the open air sort of vibe of this track kind of fits with the theme that Mario Kart's going for. I think the stadium theme of Mario Kart Stadium fits Mario Kart 8's aesthetic perfectly. I think they both do that fantastically. And then GC and Luigi Circuit is just funny because you can hit the people behind you. So that's the big three. The big three's up there.
This is a solid third place. Yes, I can't believe I'm saying that, but it is better than the GOAT Toad Circuit. It's definitely got the most unique theme out of the starter courses, with the whole Radiator Springs style going on. It also offers grind rails for you to use in order to learn how they work. Yeah, I haven't really mentioned grind rails.
Oh, hang on, chat. Did he mention Radiator Springs? I don't know if he mentioned Radiator Springs yet. If he does, we're adding a charge, okay?
Now, I guess that's a good indication that the course is without any grind rails at all.
Oh, did he mention that already? My bad, hang on. I must have spaced out. Hang on. Let's go back.
That the course is with work. This is a solid This is no GameCube Luigi Circuit. Come on now. It is pretty comparable to Mario Kart Stadium.
In the intro tune? Hang on.
The starter track in the series.
Finally be back in Radiator Springs.
Does that count, gamers? Does that count? Is that a charge? Because it's the intro, it's the editor doing it. So did the editor sell him up the river? That's what I'm thinking. Did the editor sell him up the river? Does it count? They count. There's more? Okay, let's listen carefully again.
I want you.
And now for the latest starter track in the series, Mario Bros. Circuit. Some people will tell you this is the best starter track we've ever had. I'll tell you, those people are insane. This is no GameCube Luigi Circuit. Come on now. It is pretty comparable to Mario Kart Stadium. Though I think I'd also give that one the slight edge because of how novel anti-gravity was to see demonstrated for the first time. I think in my starter course ranking, this is a solid third place. Yes, I can't believe I'm saying that, but it is better than the GOAT Toad Circuit. It's definitely got the most unique theme out of the starter courses, with the whole Radiator Springs style going on.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely a charge then. Good. So I was too busy thinking of whether it should be a charge that I didn't notice it. Okay, I think that's a felony. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think one felony charge of but it's Radiator Sprang. It's just I think it's fair to say we've heard it so many times, it's just a bit, like, boring. It's just, like, a boring observation to make, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm charging him for that. Hang on, I got some things. Sorry, I'm late. Can we restart? Chat, what do you think? Should we? I'll poll it for you, Super Tap. We should charge the editor? That's actually a good shout. Actually, no, he said it too. Hang on, hang on. Okay, well, actually, that's a good shout. Editors. So they get one too. So we give the editor a charge. Who was it? Hang on. What was it? Was it Village? I think it was Villager Wolf, right? I think it was Villager Wolf. We're gonna give Villager Wolf a charge, games. Let's just double check.
The GameCube starter track in.
It's nice to finally be back in.
Villager Wolf has been going to be charged for his crime. Villager Wolf. It's happening, gamers. The editors are on the board now. Or at least one of them. How many editors are going to make the charge list? How many of them are going to make the charge list, gamers? Unbelievable.
Those This is a solid 3rd place. I guess that's a good indication that the courses without any grind rails at all are kind of the weakest ones. Go figure. This course has some pretty simple but effective ones. But the real star of the show here is that alternate path you can drop down towards at the end, which leads to a glider ramp, which allows you to fly towards another platform you can get a boost from. This doesn't sound like much, but by the standards of starter courses, it might as well be mankind's discovery of fire.
And I also like it because theming-wise, it shows you that like Mario Kart's gonna have a lot of shortcuts that aren't accessible to you unless you take certain paths. So I think it's a perfect starter course in that instance. That's why I love it. I respect it in that regard so much.
So yeah, 3rd best starter course in the series sounds pretty good for this one. GameCube Luigi Circuit is truly untouchable though.
I wouldn't say truly. I think he's exaggerating a little. I wouldn't say truly untouchable. I would say it's definitely the big 3. I think they're all as good as each other, I would say personally. Although GameCube does win for me because my childhood.
Peach Stadium is the 2nd course in a row on this list where comparisons to Mario Kart Stadium are completely accurate. It honestly has a lot in common with that one.
But where's the stadium? It's a stadium theme track. Where's the stadium?
Minus the anti-gravity. The thing is, Mario Kart Stadium was a starter course, and Peach Stadium is literally the course right before Rainbow Road in the Special Cup. Look, the Grand Prix in this game are weird as balls. I'm not gonna hold a course's placement in a cup against them. The fact of the matter is, Peach Stadium is decently fun, with some cool elevation changes, as well as a really nifty secret path where you jump onto a rail on the left at this one part, then you jump on this platform on the right, then you jump on this rail and take this turn super fast. Like, honestly, this one alternate path is worth the price of admission here. Is there much else this place offers? I mean, not really. There aren't any real obstacles aside from a couple of pipes towards the end. But, look, it's pretty cool. I like the vibe. I'm not gonna judge it for me.
What about did he mention the narrow road? The road gets super narrow though, James. It gets super narrow, and then it's pink, and then there's a stadium. It's a stadium. It's a stadium, James. It's a stadium, Morty.
Not living up to those standards.
It's a stadium.
Like I said, I think it's pretty above the standards of what you can expect from a course with the title Peach Stadium.
It's Peach Circuit 2.
That you're not going to get anything life-changing here. It's pretty solid, and that's good enough for me.
Dandelion.
Oh, Dandelion, nice. Again, I still think it's a bit of a shame that like the penultimate track is Peach Stadium. I still think it's a bit of a shame, but
coolest thing about Dandelion Depths is how it takes direct aesthetic inspiration from the Wooded Kingdom from Mario Odyssey. I mean, look at that red metallic shit. I know where that's from.
Reference, guys, reference.
I feel like this course
Margarita Pizza reference.
Cheap, cheap beach as the textbook definition of good and not much more.
Hey, I agree. That's why I called it the Margarita Pizza track. I agree. I came to the same conclusion.
It's got an alternate path. You access.
It's the Margarita Pizza of Mario Kart tracks.
Wall riding, and that alternate path doesn't really lead to anything. It's just, wow, you got a little higher.
Literally, that's the same thing.
I guess. You got 2 split roads that don't make much of a difference since they both lead to this gorgeous watery cave where you can bounce and trick off the ripples you create. It's not all that crazy though, and after a pretty nifty uphill boost section, that's it. It was good. The theme was kind of neat.
Same.
I liked it.
Same.
But I can't justify ranking it any higher.
Same.
And that's about it.
Literally, same thing. We said the same thing. All right, one good the video, 2 good Chargers games. A Video Man agrees with me. He agrees that it's Margarita Pizza. He agrees. Okay, Video Man agrees with me. Therefore, to me, if I'm liking Peach Stadium, the less you play it. I've kind of grown on it a bit more. I just think the theme is just wasted, which is such a shame because I love stadium aesthetics. It's a bit of a shame, really, but
Wildlife preserve Africa.
Previously on Schaffrillis's Mario Kart 8 ranking, I pointed out that in the supreme banger music track for Ice Ice Outpost, there's this tiny little snippet that reminds me of the Lion King score. Now, maybe I'm just hearing things.
Okay.
Or maybe I'm completely vindicated because they did it again! In a far more appropriate course, I might add. Faraway Oasis is a pretty cool tribute to the African savannah. And
I mean, power of editing, Mr. James. It'd be. Can you show me? Where's the theming? Where's Pride Rock? Where's Pride Rock? Where's Pride Rock? Huh? Where are the lions? Where's Simba? I don't see Simba. Therefore, okay, I don't see Simba. Watch the video, Musty. Do you know what? Do you know what Munchkin slab? More like Munchkin dead. All right, send him over, mods. Make sure he doesn't come back. Okay, it doesn't sound no Simba. I didn't see Simba in the background. Therefore,
As such,
Where's
there's
Mufasa?
this one part of the pretty great music track that I swear to God is a sped up version of this part of the Lion King score.
Okay.
Do you hear it? What, you don't hear it?
I mean, when you speed it up, I guess it sounds similar-ish.
Doesn't matter, I'm right about this. Anyway, this course...
Whatever you say, James. Whatever you say. I am. Disney. That's mean. Okay. That's no, hang on. No. I'm gonna delete that message. I'm deleting that message. Not because it's mean, but because it's DreamWorks soy boy. Okay. Get it right. Okay. It's not Disney soy boy. All right.
Course is pretty solid, with the visuals and music being especially wonderful. And the layout.
So what is that? If I had gamers, I'd have 2 nickels, chat. I just want to clarify. I'd have 2 nickels. For the 2 times now, we've watched 2 videos on our course ranking world tour where someone was like, "This music sounds like this," and I'm just like, Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? I think what's it? Albert Boris did the same thing.
Layout not being half bad either. I especially love this waterfall part, because it comes at the very end of a course that isn't just a circle, thus completely invalidating Yoshi Falls' entire existence. Why do we need that course anymore? We have a course where you drive alongside a waterfall that's actually good now.
Yeah, true.
Overall, though, despite the great theme and optional cool elevation changes, the track is just a tad bit bland and obstacle-less. But how can that be, you ask? Aren't there giraffe and elephant on the course thumbnail?
Wow.
Well, that's the real tragedy of it all.
Crazy,
They
isn't
did
it?
Go ahead and add a ton of
Crazy. It's almost like they clickbaited us. And everyone has every right to be upset.
African animals to the game, like zebras,
Hello,
and buffaloes, and the aforementioned giraffe and elephant. The problem is, they only appear in the intermissions and free roam, not on the actual 3-lap version of the course itself. Why?
Whose idea?
Would that have been so hard to put them on the track? And
That's
not
what
just
I'm
have them
saying.
Watching from the sidelines. It really is a shame. This course had all the ingredients to be one of the highlights of this game, but it's one of those extremely rare cases where the associated intermissions are a lot more fun and memorable to me than the course itself. No, I'm still not ranking all the intermissions though. Shut up. All right.
No, okay. Now he has to, gamers. Now he has to. Now you have to, James. You have to do it. You have to do it.
Now to take a break and talk about battle mode.
Now it's time to take a break and skip. I still haven't played the battle mode once, gamers. So I've literally got
And not just have them
zero
watching from the
opinion, brother. I got 0 opinion. I'm going to be honest with you. So I think it is ethical if I skip ahead because I have nothing to say. Squarespace, oh my god!
Good thing Squarespace can help me with that.
Squarespace gamers,
is
oh
a
my
wonderful
god!
Online website builder that enables you to create beautiful websites for your business or personal.
Gamers, what website? Should we make a mustyclips.com and put all our shit posts and clips on there? And then there's a button that's where the cars button, so like you guys can keep spamming it on the website. I want to make it. Okay, I'm going to make it.
Time or
Using the link in the
contributions
description.
and engage your supporters. Use built-in email campaigns and marketing tools to connect with your
Marketing
community and
tools?
inspire more people to support your
Oh.
cause.
Oh
Check
my
out
god.
Squarespace.com/ShayFrillis for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use promo code ShayFrillis to save 10% off your first purchase of the website.
Okay, but like, do they do that thing where like I get 10% off, but only if I buy like a yearly plan? I don't know if they do that. I don't trust it, James. I'm gonna be honest. Like, if it was like 10% off, but then like I can cancel it, I don't try. Listen, that's how they fucking get you, okay? The bastards. That's how they get you. I hate them. I don't know if Squarespace does it though. It's
Bringing
annoying.
back a course famous for its underwater driving in a game where you took out underwater driving
Is a bold call.
Certainly a choice. I'm gonna be honest, despite the layout mostly being the same, I just think all the aura, all the joy...
All the aura? All the aura? Gamers, do we call him Zoomer posting? We got one charge of Millennial. Do we need one charge of Zoomer? Unkster. Where's that video? Where's that Unk still got it video? Where is it? Let me see it. Literally, how Shafrillis felt when he... here is this video. How Shafrillis felt saying aura. Unk still got it, baby. Unk still got it. It's one of my favorite. I love seeing that video. Do we charge him, gamers? Also, to be honest, I thought it was those who would game for a couple of these tracks leave me wanting more Moo Moo Meadows this game. I mean, it's Moo Moo Meadows in there. There are some tracks that leave me wanting. I want to say Moo Moo Meadows is one of them though. I think like Foray Oasis I'd say is one of them. That's the only one I think off the top of my head. I think it's just this game lacks hazards because of Karmic. I think that's probably why a lot of the tracks feel a little bit empty. But I wouldn't say it's affected my enjoyment too much because of the 24 players. So, but thank you for the 5. Should we give it Unk? Are we giving him one charge of Unk, chat? Are we thinking? Or Warriors Aura Yard? I'll give him one charge of Unk. I'll give him one charge of Unk status. Or give him a charge of Unk status, okay? See, when I say Skibbity Toilet Riz, it's funny. When you say it, James, when I say it's flowing, when you say it's harassment, okay?
And Whimsy, Wario Shipyard had in its
Oh my god, Whimsy? He said Whimsy. Gamers, the W word.
all the aura, all the joy and whimsy.
Oh, he actually says joy and whimsy. Oh, she said the whole thing. All right, guys, I'm taking a charge off. One charge of mustyism, all right? One good. He said it, gamers. He said the line. He said no joy, the joy and whimsy. He said joy and whimsy. That's my phrase. Copyright.
Original iteration is gone now. Underwater driving wasn't really an amazing mechanic from a gameplay perspective, but boy did it help contribute to the atmosphere of the original, making you feel like you were exploring this largely submerged graveyard for pirate ships.
I would still say the recent one still has that atmosphere. Even though I do miss the underwater, I will say that. I do think the aura, should we say? The aura, I would say is still about the same. Like the underwater sections of this one, and the overworld sections, the treacherous waves you got to contend with, the swinging anchor as well. I would say it matches aura for aura. I'd say it's about the same. It's just, can you contend with the overwater driving over the underwater driving? And for me, I would rather overwater driving that's a bit tough but interesting than underwater driving that's just entirely nuh. So that's for me how it works.
Here, if you're not going underwater, it just doesn't hit the same. Water! Atmosphere! I know. Nobody goes to a course for atmosphere. They go for gameplay. Well, in that case, you'll be pleased to hear that they kinda flattened a lot of the curves and generally made it less engaging to drive.
What about the extra rail sections? Especially towards the end of the track? James?
Drive on.
Oh, brother!
They also took out the pipe that gives you a little boost. The glider section when you get shot out of the cannon.
The pipe is just who cares, old man. As for the glider section, it's replaced with a jump where you can choose to grind on a little bump. So if anything, I'd say that's better.
And pretty much any semblance of Wario that Wario Shipyard used to have.
Oh, reference Andy as well. Oh no. On a game, he's gone 3 for 3. I can't believe this.
The yellow and purple colors have been traded out for drab grays and browns, and they just completely removed the Wario sign pointing you to the cannon and the gold he acquired from his gold mine in the background.
Why I mean, most likely he's under the water. Oh no, gamers. It doesn't have Wario therefore.
Would you want your
I mean, no fairness, yeah, it's Wario Galleon. You probably want it to reference Wario a bit more, but that's all underwater, you know what I mean? Like, the waves are kind of cool, aren't they, Mr. James?
Wario course to reference Wario. Don't be stupid now. They did add in a single Wario reference that wasn't in the original and made this one cavern resemble him as a pirate. But that comes with the trade-off of losing the fishbone mouth that continued throughout the cavern and resembled the fishbone spine. It's like, is there any unambiguous W this remake has? Not
Yes, all the grinding and the tough but fair overwater segments. It has W's.
really, because they took out all the W's. The Wario-isms. They're all mostly gone. I guess this course does have a few alternate paths you can rail grind to reach. Like the top of the cannon.
Yeah, exactly. Neat.
You can ride on. Honestly, though, too little too late. This is a highly disappointing and charmless remake of a course I always thought was really underrated. If I knew this is how they were gonna treat it, I would have sooner just taken it in the Booster Course Pass, since the tour version captures the charm of the original way better.
Insane. Insane take, Mr. James. I'll be real with you. One charge. Is that charge, gamers? Is the charm word a charge? I would say I just really like the take they've gone with this one. I just really like it. To be honest, for me, it's like you either mimic the original, because for me, like, again, my philosophy is yeah, you can just take the original and kind of just like HDify it, but I'd much rather you do like your own spin on it. Like that's just personally what I'd rather. And I like the fact that Wario's Galleon has decided, okay, we're not going to go underwater. So instead of being like a poor man's original version, we're going to keep it above water and give it like an entire different vibe. If they're going to fuck with the track enough to make it so that there's an entire dimension that you cannot access anymore, I'd rather you try something different than try to imitate what was in the past. That's my philosophy, I would say. If there was still underwater driving and it looked like this still, it's like this aesthetic, I could see it, because then it just becomes like, yeah, like, why did you change it? What if you were going to keep underwater for this track? Why did you change it? Yeah, I could get that, but they already changed it so that it's above water. They fundamentally changed one of the most important aspects of it. So why not just go balls to the walls with it anyway? You know, that's just my philosophy anyway. I like a new one that feels more bleak and ghostly. Yeah, I like that as well, and I think it still has enough Warioisms where I'm intrigued. I just like that. I like it when they do their own thing. Either you mimic the original one for one, or you do your own thing. That's my reasoning. So I think this is more of a philosophical disagreement than a literal disagreement, because I don't disagree with his analysis. I just think I'd much rather they try something different than tread on old ground if there is no old ground to tread. That's just my philosophy anyway. I kind of get what he says too little too late. Like some of the grind potential is more so at the end of the course, which makes it less fun when you do an intermission of this track. Yeah, but like the middle portion is like you're kind of contending with the rough waves. So you get the initial portion, then you get the rough waves, then you get all the cool grindy stuff. I feel like it's nicely segmented, you know? But yeah, fair enough either way. Fair analysis.
Is it still fun to race on here? Sure, I guess driving on the water has its own charms.
Yeah.
Kinda. The layout and the theme are mostly intact, and I still enjoy it. But man, is it missing a lot of the little things that really made it stand out in 7.
I think.
And again, he's doing the thing again, chat, where I'm like, fair enough if you think this is a B tier track, but I don't think that was a very B tier analysis, you know? He did the same thing with Movie Meadows, right? There seems to be like a running theme of his B tiers are, you fucking suck, you're shit, you're a loser, you're the worst thing ever made. Well, I guess you're kind of good to B tier. You know, there seems to be like a running theme, which is, I would say, strange. Very strange, Mr. James. I'll be real with you, very strange. Ideally, in a B tier, you'd emphasize that it's better than it's more good than it's bad, but ultimately it's being held down by things. But I guess B tier is you suck your shit, you're made of skibbity toilet, but you're good anyway, so B.
You're nuts.
Acorn Heights is one of those courses.
Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it a third time, chat? Is he gonna do it a third time? Arloism? I think we got to charge him with an Arloism, right? We got to charge him with an Arloism.
That I just can't seem to make up my mind about, even after all this time. I think it's got a plethora of really fun ideas, offering a ton of vines for you to rail grind on, and this wonderful middle section where said vines are paired with big leaves and mushroom platforms, making for a really fun experience with a ton of options for you to utilize. And then we get to this ending part, and it's just kind of a couple vines that don't allow you to pull off anything nearly as cool as the previous section, and 4 alternate paths that don't really have anything different about them. I guess giant acorns can fall on you.
They need more acorns.
I don't know.
They need more
It
acorns.
feels like this course has some of the best ideas in the whole game, but then only really goes halfway in terms of utilizing them well.
I wouldn't say halfway. Personally, like if you just up the acorn count by like 200%, this track is wonderful. It'd probably be an S tier for me, because I love this opening segment. I love the little shortcut you have. And then the acorn bit is just a bit half-baked, because you can literally see where the one acorn is and just take literally any of the other paths. Like, the moment you look up and see, okay, the acorn's on the second path, I could just take 1, 3, or 4 and I'm good. Like, you don't want it to be that brainless. Like, you want it to be, okay, the acorn's on the third now, but am I going to have enough time to maybe make it to the fourth? Or like, you want to think about it. You want to think about it a bit more. So the fact that the track has a hazard that you don't have to think about is a failing on its part, you know? So I still love the aesthetic and what most of it goes for, so I'm not going to rank it too low, but
maybe if the cooler section was what ended the course off, I would rank it higher. But as is, it feels a little lopsided in terms of its creativity and fun factor. It's definitely a good course, and I enjoy a lot of the gameplay.
I still like the triple jump you could do towards the end, even if it is at the cost of the hazard. I still like it personally.
And vibes on it.
I wonder if he's going to mention that.
It fully lived up to its potential to be one of the all-time greats in this game.
Actually, dude, it's
Fair enough. Hey, that's actually, he didn't do it 3 times in a row, chat. He did it twice. Where he didn't do the analysis doesn't match placement thing. So good on you, James. Cheap Cheap Falls stands out to me the most in terms of not having hazards or something to punish you if you can't drive on it well. Maybe this section where you can easily fall off like near Bowser City. I'd say Cheap Cheap Falls is actually an example of the opposite. Cheap Cheap Falls has what? The Cheap Cheeps that are in the middle, so you kind of want to avoid the middle. And then you also have the rushing rapids that are trying to push you left and right towards the off-road. So if anything, Cheap Sheep Falls is a bad example to use, if I'm being honest. But let's continue.
I'll never get why some courses are attributed to characters while others aren't, even when it's really obvious what character it should be attributed to. There is a Birdo mermaid statue on Salty Salty Speedway. Why can't you just call this Birdo Boulevard or something?
Okay, did Albert Boris write this part of your script? I can't say I've ever been too fussed about that, but sure.
How is this even that salty? Is it just because it's salt water? I wouldn't even have known that if you didn't name the course after salt for some inexplicable reason. Ah well, this one's pretty good. Though I kind of feel like it's a lesser version of a course that comes right before it.
Oh, that's Pete. Hey, he came to the same conclusion as me, which is, yeah, this and Peach Beach kind of steps on each other's toes. But I would say this is the better of the two.
Grand Prix. The Venice is...
Because characters don't need everything named after themselves. Yeah, basically. But, you know, Shifrilus is a bit of a... He's a name Andy. He's a name Andy, you know?
Is lovely, and there's a decent number of alternate pathways, especially this one wall riding bit that leads into an extensive glider segment. Even so, this course can't help but feel a bit on the simple side. That last turn on the water especially just doesn't really have that much going on.
Yeah, I agree.
At least the shortcut you can take on land there is pretty cool. Overall, it's a pretty good and pleasant course with some great vibes and especially lovely music. Not an all-time favorite in this game for me, but I'm usually pretty happy whenever I'm on it.
Yeah, fair. I would say fair enough. I agree for the most part.
Crown City is kind of an interesting one to talk about. Much like Peach Stadium, it shows up in the Grand Prix mode twice. But unlike Peach Stadium, where they only used the Special Cup variant for Versus mode, and the Shell Cup variant was rightfully yeeted to the Shadow Realm, Crown City saw more of a Mario Kart Tour-like amalgamation of different routes make its way into Versus. So by Tour City standards, it's no Singapore Speedway, but it's probably better than every other one? I forget. Maybe Athens is better too. I don't know. I don't feel like
it's been a while.
The first lap where you go through the streets and even get to catch some air on an ultra rare half pipe is pretty fun. The big straightaway is kind of okay. I mean, it's a cool visual spectacle, but there's not much to do outside of a bit of rail grinding. The second lap is really cool. Going through the top
Madrid is better. I'd say Madrid is better. I'd agree.
of the city.
Athens clears. I would say Athens clears as well. Those three.
And riding on these solar panels, it all culminates in the exact same big straightaway as lap 1, but this time you glide. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just cooler now because of that. I don't know what to tell you. The last lap feels like you're comparatively winding down. It's kind of just some regular streets leading back to where you started.
So why is it in beta? Because for me, like, only one part of the one lap is like actually like really interesting, which is the second one. The first one is just a bit like, yeah, you go through the alleyway, but I think funneling people through a tiny alleyway on lap 1, I think, is just not really that interesting design-wise. And this final lap is just the definition of It's literally like city. Like, it's unbelievable. So, B is a bit of a stretch for this.
I don't know, it just kind of feels like this map wasn't perfectly designed for Versus mode. The layout of the city probably had more to do with making it fun to explore and free roam, and then they just cobbled a race course out of it. With that said, it was a good cobbling. There's enough varied scenery and fun, unique moments to make this course stand out, even among the numerous city tracks this series has had. But to be clear, it's not better than Moonview Highway, my beloved.
Would say you haven't exactly endeared me towards Crown City more so. If I'm being honest, still as weak as I think it is. But sure, do your thing, brother. Do your thing. We track therefore. A little bit. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit. Didn't even mention the music neither. The music's like something I would have thought you would have mentioned.
On a time there was a railroad line.
Oh my god, you guys, it's the train course! The train course is Wait a minute. You're not...
Hang on, Whistle stop in 16th. Wild.
Calamari Desert. Yes, Whistle Stop Summit is in fact a brand new train course. One with a far more whimsical vibe in terms of its visuals and music. Perfectly befitting the theme of train.
I'm very curious to see what you have to say about this, James. I'm very, very curious.
Really like it. Not only is riding alongside the train fun, but the insane amount of rail grinding you can do on this place, coupled with the sheer number of alternate paths you can take down this mountain, make it a real treat. Is it kind of a holding down the A button simulator, since you don't exactly need to steer for a lot of it due to these rails? Maybe.
Fucking no?
Oh my god!
What are you talking about? Like, if anything, the bit you showed there kind of kills you, Mr. Crab. Like,
exactly need this.
like over here, if I'm here, like, hang on. As you guys have seen, this is something I didn't even need the world record times to notice this. But like, one thing you notice is that like you can trick away from, you could trick towards the same direction you're using a turn in to try and like get a boost and take the turn again. So when you're doing this thing,
Is it
you guys know what I'm talking about, right? You can, if he was on this side, he could probably trick right and then attach himself again, or you can find an instance to veer right at some point. Like even when you're just doing this, there's still a bit more to do than just wait. You can always just jump off here and take the most inside path here too. I feel like at Whistle Stop Summit, like even when you're grinding, there's still so much to do. So I would hazard as to whether you've played the same track as me, if I'm being honest. I mean, you could play like this, but maybe my little brother would.
kind of a holding
I don't
down
know.
the A button simulator, since you don't exactly need to steer for a lot of it due to these rails?
I wouldn't even consider myself an expert either, but I think each rail section has something you can do. That's probably one of my favorite things about this.
Maybe. But have you considered that it is in fact the train course, so shut up. I think this one
I haven't, but sure, Mr. James, I'll let you have him.
perfectly keeps the legacy of Train alive, even if it's not the most difficult course in the world. It does at least have some really cool tech you can pull off, and the adventurous and whimsical music here is also a real treat, even if I don't quite like it as much as the sounds of my beloved Calamari. Speaking of which, can I just take the time to say that the new Calamari Desert remix in World is kind of ass?
Well, this sucks.
I think it's fine. What did that have to do with Whistle Stop? I don't know, guys. He might have taken 2 months to make this, but I don't know. Is he beating the early list allegations? I'm not gonna lie. There's been like a couple of spots where where like your analysis has left me a bit wanting. I want to be real with you, James. Now, I am willing to give a little leeway because like this game is like so expansive and so complex. You're not gonna have like a very knuckled down, refined take for every spot, but it feels a little less refined than your other lists, at least from memory. That's what I would say. I did watch some of the other ones back to kind of refresh my memory, and it feels like we're a little bit more all over the place. A little bit more, unfortunately. Maybe the latter half of this will help me out, but it definitely is feeling a bit Arlo-isms, you know, a little bit. Do I need to bring back wacky prediction time? Is that what I need to do? Back on CCB briefly, they are cheap sheets, but they're not such a non-threat. It's not anywhere near as punishing. I think the fact that you have to contend with them on such a rapidly steering area, I think is interesting enough. Either way, let's continue with the latter half. Let's hope the analysis gets a bit better. I mean, it's been good so far. Just like it's been good, but by Schaffer's standards, I'd say definitely probably like one of the weaker ones. We're approaching more Super Mario Kart territory than Mario Kart 8 territory. Let's put it that way.
Cinema.
I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I actually really like movies. So to get a course
I didn't
themed
know.
around a movie theater, and not just that, a haunted movie theater is a real treat for someone like me. Right when it was first announced, I knew Boo Cinema would be a favorite of mine.
Is this literally just cinema? Therefore, is that all this is? I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the vibes. Vibe. But James, can you come up with the excellent analysis that's going to convince me? Lay it on me, brother.
And now that I've played it, I mean, I really do love it,
okay.
but not quite as much as I would have wanted. The layout
Basically
isn't
everyone.
bad, but it's most definitely on the simple side, without any crazy turns, or even that many cool uses for rail grinding. There is one really cool rail where if you ride on it, Behemoth spawns in front of you, which would have gone really hard on the 3DS. But otherwise, yeah, it's a tad simple. Does that really matter all that much? Nope. I adore the atmosphere of this course. Going into the movie screen and having these old...
I mean, I think we all liked it as well. Didn't we, chat? I think all of us, I think it's fair to say, I could speak for all of us when we say we loved it the first maybe 5-10 times. But yeah, I think it's one that definitely is like... Just put the movie in the bag, little bro.
Timey film reels depicting a freaked out Peach. All his ghosts and bats surround you on all sides. I mean, come on! The black and white aesthetic of the film world is such an inspired touch. And that glide back into the real world takes my breath away each time.
Each time? Literally? Yeah? Vibes can carry a course. It's not that hard a concept to grasp. I'm not taking it from you, KTB here, okay? I'm not taking it from you, Moon Ghost. Oh, hang on, Moon Ghost. So you were the Shifrilus hater. So now you're changing sides to beat the Shifrilus allegations. All right, Moon Ghost. Okay, Moon Ghost. Listen, I get it. You got a bit of a thorn in your side. I understand it. I get it.
Fun fact, I didn't realize the path on the right was the way you came in. I thought you could choose which path you wanted to fly out to, and I always ended up going out of bounds the first 10 times I played this. Oops! Overall, while I do wish I could rank it higher, I absolutely would not call this anything less than absolute cinema.
He made the joke, gamers. He made the joke that everyone makes. The absolute cinema line, gamers.
King Boo is the kind of guy that you just know has an insufferably pretentious Letterboxd account, and I would like you to drop it, Nintendo, so I can hate read it as soon as possible.
I will like Boo Cinema largely because of the aesthetic, but definitely with the track design had more meat on its bones. I would say, like, for me, the reason why I think Boo Cinema is definitely punching a bit above its weight class in 15th is in a game where there's mechanics that they've introduced to make the tracks more complex and more meaty. Having a track like Boo Cinema that's meatless is harder to carry in its aesthetics. Like, people said this is Electrodrome 2, but at least with Electrodrome, a lot of the track, like, Mario Kart wasn't fundamentally different like it is now, you know? Boo Cinema probably would have been higher the same Electrodrome was in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but in this game, not only we've had a game where the aesthetics have been mind-blowing, but the gameplay's been the same. Now we have a game where the aesthetics are pretty damn good, and the gameplay is great. So I think it's fair for anyone to expect both of them. So the fact that Boo Cinema doesn't have both of them is just annoying. It really is annoying. Have you checked on Nintendo Land, brother? 24 hours, okay? Talk to me later.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, do you know what? I take it all back. Gamers. I take it all back. He's talking about my goat. Okay?
Careful who you call ugly in middle school. It's rare to see a course turn its life around quite as much as Sky High Sunday did. I didn't hate this course in Mario Kart 8, but I definitely found it to be a little bit sloppy and mediocre. It really didn't feel like it was designed with anti-gravity in mind. And yeah, that's even clearer to me now. I fully buy into the conspiracy theory that this was a Mario Kart World course first and foremost, and they just put it in Tour and 8 Deluxe as a little sneak preview, considering World has been in development for like 8 years.
Is a conspiracy theorist, though? Ooh.
Evidence for this hypothesis is, dude, look at it. It's one of the courses that leans the absolute hardest into rail grinding and wall driving. I mean, there are just so many opportunities for it. Too many to even list. The amount of alternate pathways on this course, which, let me remind you, is a remake of a course famous for not really having a lot going on, is staggering. And the visual fidelity has also been stepped up considerably.
Yes, keep complimenting it.
In terms of the graphics themselves,
keep complimenting it,
yes. Tasty trees exist in different platforms.
Yes, it's true.
It's
the pinks, the greens.
Delicious looking.
It's and
most importantly, insanely fun to drive.
Yeah.
This course makes even a novice player feel like a pro with the amount of wall driving flips and tricks that
yes.
The only reason it doesn't rank higher is
James
because
is back.
At the end of the day,
and it's better than
still just an oval.
Oval, therefore. We were doing so well. We're actually loving life, James. But it has to be a charge. It's diabolical, mate. That's diabolical, I'll be real with you.
Technically, it's not like the layout is all that inspiring with that many crazy twists and turns.
But tracks in the past have proven they don't need to be amazing. So punishing Sky High Sunday for that feels a bit like forced soul.
But
is he wrong? He is wrong. He is wrong, Starlight. He's very wrong.
Sheer amount of things to do on this course
very wrong, okay?
means that no 3 laps are exactly alike.
True!
I'm immensely proud of Sky High Sunday. I knew this course had it in them. Now, if the next game could also make Merry Mountain interesting to play on, that would be great. And now for the extensive roster of A tiers.
A tier? Okay, so now we're in the A tier. So top of B, that's what Sky High Sunday was? Shame we didn't crack the A. But yeah, like in a reality where we live in a baby park reality, chat. Like I think layout thereforeing is just a bit of lazy analysis. You know, it's just lazy. It really is.
Which consists of almost half the courses in this game. Yeah, that's pretty impressive, not gonna lie.
Hey folks, John Madden here.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I genuinely really love the new Choco Mountain.
So do I!
I don't know. Normally I would be completely against throwing the original theme in the garbage. I mean, I'm not really fond of the Mario Kart 8 version of Cheeseland for that very reason. But I think an easy exception can be made.
I personally like it for that reason, but again, it seems like Schaff is a man who doesn't want things to change. I love it when things change, and that's the difference between me and him. I have an oval friend. So my best friends are ovals, eh? Classic.
Here, since Choco Mountain is one of the most remade tracks in the series.
It is, isn't it?
We just got a faithful recreation of it in the Booster Course Pass. With that iteration being so easily playable on the Switch too, I don't mind this recreation, nor do I even think it wastes a slot. I think they do enough cool things with this remake to really justify its existence.
It also references my
The
scrimbly.
oil field theme is pretty neat and fits in with the whole half-constructed stadium vibe they've got going on here. It works a lot better here than it did in LA Laps, that's for sure. And the abundance of charging
LA
trucks
craps.
running and jumping around and kicking footballs at you makes for such fun obstacles. Hey, maybe they're building a football stadium here.
John Madden, oh my god!
I just picked up on that.
John Madden is back and better than ever. Choco Monster, Choco football, baby gamers. But how does the football? Is there a song for football? I know Let's Go All to the Ball Game. I don't know if American football has a song. Football,
Yeah,
John Madden, yeah!
Yeah, I don't know. Neat theme. What can I say?
John Madden
It's something
DLC,
different
baby.
and a fairly cool way to bring a classic course back.
Ba-ba-da,
Plus, it really
ba-da-ba.
helps that the layout isn't simplified in the slightest. I think that, combined with the aesthetic overhaul, is what made people despise Sky Garden in the Booster Course Pass. But here, even if it looks different, I would recognize these twists and turns anywhere. Turns out, I do like Choco Mountain for its layout as well as the original chocolatey look.
Same.
It wasn't just me being biased by the aesthetics. Add on a pretty banging music remix that would sound right at home in Smash, while also suiting the macho football vibes of this place really well. And you got a remake that I was skeptical about
Football
at first,
gamers,
but
football.
ended up being a real winner
Hey,
at
same!
the end of the
Literally,
day.
we came to the same... Hey, listen, Crabman agrees with me. Yes, he's back, gamers, he's back. I felt the exact same way. Like, at first I was kind of like... But then, like, I'm like, yeah.
I do love me that original chocolatey look. But
And I
like
snap-
I said, we just got that.
The
So
crab
there's
is
nothing wrong
back.
with doing something a
And
little
better than
different, is
ever.
Fishy in the sea.
Cheap Falls
Cheap Cheap
may not
Falls.
make much use of Mario Kart World's killer new mechanics, those being the wall driving and rail grinding, but man, is it exciting as hell. even without
Hey,
them.
I
This
like
course
it, I
includes
like
a
it, I like
fast
it.
And fun as hell descent
The
down
rapids, they're
rushing
great,
water
innit?
that can be tricky to steer through, but an absolute blast and a half once you get the hang of it. Graphically, it's a wonderful showcase for the game's amazing looking water, on top of the wonderful Japanese aesthetic and music. It's a
Place
little hard
Japan.
to think of stuff to say in terms of why I love it, since it really is as simple as rushing water is fun and
Literally my analysis too. I think that's another charge of Video Man agrees with me, because literally bar for bar what I said is, literally as soon as I leave the water bit, I'm like, can we go back to the water bit, please?
exhilarating. I
fucking love this
It may
bit.
look simple on the surface, but actually playing it and getting to experience these crazy rapids is a whole nother story.
True.
The best cheap course by a landslide.
Actually, yeah, he's just true, and yeah, that's true.
I
Yeah,
know,
that's
right?
true.
What an
That's true.
accomplishment, given its
That's true.
crazy
That's true.
competition.
That's true.
DK Spaceport is
DK Spaceport missing out on the top 10, crazy.
one of the easiest courses in this list to sing the praises of. Like, gee, I wonder what's awesome about a futuristic recreation of the classic Donkey Kong arcade game, complete with a robotic Donkey Kong chucking barrels at you.
Personally, I prefer to call him Clanker Kong. I've been waiting to say that joke all day, chat.
Each part of this 6-section course is a unique and immensely fun challenge. You got the opening where you get to take it all in. The second part where you jump over
just said,
barrels
okay,
like
I
the
just
good
said
old
it, alright.
days. The third part where you trick and boost over them. The fourth part loaded with grind rails. The fifth and probably best part where you really go
Why is everyone bro? Yeah, I said it, okay? I said it, Clanker Kong. Yeah, I said it, okay?
to town with the wall jumping. And the grand finale where you overcome Robo DK's big ass barrels and make it past him, only to fly off into the sunset. This is such a creative idea that goes past paying
And the music,
homage
James,
and really becomes
the
its own
escalating music
amazing
is great,
thing.
isn't it?
It's like a boss battle version of a Mario Kart track.
It
You're never quite
is.
doing
I said the same thing.
twice in any of these sections. They're all fun, despite all being straightaways. There are oil barrels, just like in the original arcade game. Oh, wow. This is such a loving and wonderful tribute. And
It is fantastic, James. Please have robot friends, don't say such harmful words Okay, fucking clanker sympathizer. Get out my chat, okay?
Real all-timer course in its own right. I'm just proud of Donkey Kong for finally getting a new course that isn't a mountain or a jungle.
fucking yes.
Was that really so hard, guys?
True.
Why did it take 6 courses for him to get something kind of unique?
Real.
And now it's time for another quick break from the regular racetracks. Yeah, I still don't feel like ranking every single intermission, but I figured I could give some of them the light of day by talking about every one of the knockout rallies. This is a really fun mode where if you don't get
Okay, I'm gonna. I haven't done mine yet, so I don't want to subconsciously steal your takes. I'm gonna jump ahead again.
Was that
Okay.
really so hard?
I still haven't done my one. I'm gonna jump ahead, brother.
Guys, and endings out of all the rallies in the game. Okay, back to the top 10 race courses in Mario Kart World, baby!
Welcome.
Top 10, huh? Why is he using baby steering mode? Excuse me, we champion accessibility in this house, Super Tap. Mods, kill him.
To the sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle Delfino.
Going into this
Peach Beach, top 10. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, lads. That's great. This is 20 places too high. What could he possibly say? Because there's only one good lap. How could a track be top 10 if there's only one good lap? There's only one good lap here, James. Maybe like one and a bit. Literally, from the moment you get into the resort area to the moment you touch the water. That's it. Everything else sucks.
game, I could not for the life of me find any pre-release footage of...
I'm gonna be honest, James. If you literally do hyperfixation, therefore, I'm actually adding a felony charge. If it's literally, I'm the catacrack guy, okay? So if you're gonna be, if you hit me with one of those, James, you're actually getting banned. I'm actually unfollowing you on Letterboxd, okay? Excuse me. You better fucking give me some good reasons.
Peach Beach. And the little I did find, I mean, I don't recognize it. I guess it kind of looks like Peach Beach if you squint a bit.
Fingers!
Whatever, I'm sure they know what they're doing with it. And boy, did they ever. Holy shit, they gave this course one of the most awesome expansions I've ever seen a retro track get in the whole series. Forget Calamari Desert in Mario Kart 8 letting you drive on the train tracks. You could do that in the original as long as you're okay with losing the race. But Peach Beach getting an entire new gorgeous vacation town for you to explore on laps 2 and 3? Where the hell was this hiding all these years? Did it exist in Double Dash off screen, or was this a new expansion Peach commissioned?
No, it was a part of the original track. We just couldn't go there because the game gave it enough power.
I don't know, man.
The console was too full of charm. That's what it was.
But holy shit, this is amazing. Okay, let's start from the top. The first lap is as classic as ever. Pretty nice, relaxing, and nostalgic.
Nostalgic, yeah. Boring though. Like literally, it's just neutered Peach Beach. Like what are we doing here, broski?
And they kept the cataquack.
Good fucking grief, kill me. Fucking kill me. Fucking kill me. He's doing it. He's fucking doing it. Holy, I joked. That's a felony. That's a fucking felony. My scribbly pibbly jibbly, therefore. Yeah, amazing fucking analysis, James. That's a felony. That's a felony charge of a mus scrimbly. Hey, listen, you're talking to Mr. Catacrack. I fucking love Catacrack. Track still sucks.
I am so happy the species isn't extinct after all these years. It truly is a miracle. Toadsworth definitely died though, but I digress. On lap 2, you're ushered into a whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. An amazing summer villa where you can wall drive and rail grind to your heart's content. It feels and looks
nice.
amazing. And it all
But what happens on the final lap though, James? Are you going to tell us about that? Or are you going to do what Albert Boris did and skip it entirely? Take your pick, Western man. What are we going to do, huh?
way to an awesome glider segment kicking off lap 3, where you leave the villa and go through this last stretch of the water that, okay, yeah, I'll admit, maybe this could have used a bit more stuff going on.
Yeah, good, all right, yeah. Top 10, yeah.
I might have ranked this course higher if this part was a bit more interesting. Instead, this portion feels like a bit of an intermission. But that does very little to dampen what a wonderful expanded remake this is.
One entire lap being dog shit doesn't do much to ruin it, yeah? Hey, James, it's your list. Hey, all right for you. I'm just saying, the maths doesn't check out, broski. The maths doesn't check out. When only 1.5 out of 3 laps are good, what is happening, Mr. James? And that's just pretty good. It's not even amazing. It's just pretty good. What's happening? What is happening, Jim? Is this a lie? Is this a lie nuke? Is that what this is?
The surprise factor is awesome, yes. But even when the surprise wears off, you're left with a large and incredibly fun track with so many cool tricks to pull off and an immensely strong vibe.
Vibes mentioned! Vibes! Yes! Yes! Welcome back! Nintendo Land, yes! Oh, Nintendo Landon. It's his second channel. Vibes, gamers. Vibes. Captain Quack, Resort. Peach. Shy guy. Captain Quack. Vibes, yes.
Always love racing on this one. It's
Vibes,
easily
games,
the best showing
vibes.
Peach Beach has ever had.
The emotion,
and I
yes.
sincerely hope they never take this new section out when they remake the track in another 20 years.
Now, eventually, you do plan to have dinosaurs on your dinosaur tour, right?
Well, if it isn't the retro course I said I was the most excited for in this game, Dino Jungle.
Vibe check.
This is the best
Thank you.
version of Dino Jungle by a landslide.
It is pretty good,
My
I
biggest
agree.
complaint before was that the dinosaur-themed course only revolved around a whopping one dinosaur. And holy shit, we have four now.
Look, they have Scrimblosaurus, they have Noshisaurus, and they have T-Rexamelodon. It's amazing, isn't it?
Triceratops you can trick off of.
Or Triceratops.
T-Rex coming at you got to avoid. The OG who moves to
Jurassic
different locations
Park.
on each lap. And the other one you can grind rail on the spine of. What a glow up. I especially love just how much each lap differs based on where the dinosaurs are. Changes between each laps are always welcome, and I wish more courses
Okay, if he says Jurassic Park, is this going to be another felony charge?
would implement them. Oh, and of course, the new Jurassic Park theme.
Jurassic Park! Yes! Jurassic Park!
Is incredible.
No felony.
Absolute cinema. Wait, I already said that. It's crazy how if Steven Spielberg's dad was never cucked by Seth Rogen, he never would have grown up to be such a great filmmaker. Thus, he never would have made the original Jurassic Park. Thus, meaning Dino Jungle would never have this cool laboratory theme in Mario Kart World. Thank you, Seth Rogen, for that. And for voicing Donkey Kong, I guess. As much as I do love the new...
We're getting into letterbox territory there, chat. We're getting into letterbox territory, okay? You know, that was a joke for his letterbox standards, you know?
Look at this place. I will admit, there was
Thank
a
you,
lot
Seth
of
Rogen, I
charm
guess,
to
yeah?
those original prehistoric bridges and the temple you go into. But much like Chaco Mountain, a bit of a reimagining doesn't really hurt, considering this course has already been faithfully remade before. Might as well take a bold swing with this latest version. And in my opinion, they hit it out of the park.
Boy, come.
The Jurassic Park, huh?
Holy hell, Shy Guy Bazaar kind of came out of...
Hang on. Thank you, Rent. They made one of my favorite Double Dash courses even better. True. Us Double Dash bros are winning.
nowhere in terms of smacking me in the face with an outstanding remake.
I don't know. Shy Guy Bazaar is a little high, chat. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's a little too high. Just a little too high. Me personally, I think it's a little too high.
The layout is pretty much exactly the same on the surface, but not only did they give this a magnificent aesthetic overhaul that evoked
Way too high, James. Way too high. Way too high.
Super Mario Land yet again, but they also added a truly absurd amount of alternate pathways and rails for you to grind on. It makes me feel like I'm in the one jump ahead scene. In
Oh my god, my reference games, my reference. It's just like Aladdin.
Aladdin, zipping from rooftop to rooftop with crazy maneuver after crazy maneuver. I don't even know why they went so all out with this course.
Yes!
I guess they figured, hey, it takes place between densely packed buildings anyway, so if there's gonna be a lot of wall driving opportunities, we might as well throw in some rails for you to really go nuts on as well.
Disney.
I have had so many
I'm a big Disney
exhilarating
guy.
races on this course that I never would have expected based on its pretty decent foundation.
I would say the exact same analysis about Cooper Beach, but hey, we're built differently, I guess. I don't know. Still a little too high. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Started on the aesthetic glow up.
I don't know, the
those
aesthetic's
are damn
okay.
Elephants holding up the
I don't know,
starting
man.
line. Are you kidding me? Retroactively making this course a part of Sarasaland was such a stroke of genius. And the fact that Daisy's Palace is a playable race course in one of the intermissions here is incredible. I'm not ranking that, but I did want to give it a shout out regardless.
Fair enough.
Honestly, I can't really think of any downsides.
So you're referencing Star Wars when you say Clanker. I had no idea that was a Star Wars thing until you just said it. So I have no idea. I just realized it's a Zoomer meme. My mom's calling me. Hello, Hoya. I'm live streaming right now. Are you okay? I'm a busy man, Hoya. I'm a busy man. Today is crab day, Hoya. We're eating crab today. Hoya. Good grief. Mom has the worst timing all the time, huh?
with this remake. I mean, they even kept in the moving pots. For a game that removed the fire snakes from Desert Hills and the snowmen from DK Pass, that's pretty impressive in all honesty. As much as I liked Wario Shipyard better,
I don't like how Daisy basically stole Shy Guy's own course. Yeah, but she's you know, actually you're right. I actually hate Daisy, so therefore, you know, you're so right for that. You're so right for that. Yeah, you know what? Fucked it. She appropriated Shy Guy culture. For what? You know what? That's why it's like I'm gonna say that in my course ranking when I'm editing it. Okay, I'm gonna say that in mine. She appropriated Shy Guy culture.
Originally in 7,
she's a colonizer.
Shy Guy Bazaar far outshines it here, establishing itself as one of the shocking highlights of this game's entire track roster.
I'm questioning the question mark!
Oh, they cooked with great question block ruins.
They did, you're right. Yeah, I think everyone's got this one high.
Actually, saying that out loud, maybe they didn't. What the hell kind of name is
It is
this?
a pretty shit name, but hey.
Would it have been so hard to name this after a character? Toadette Ruins.
Oh, okay, no, actually, no, that's a charge. That's actually a fucking charge. Holy shit, bro. Holy reference, Batman. Not everything needs to belong to someone. Holy broski. That's a felony. That's a felony. No, ref. Send him up. That's a felony. 100%.
Get him off the field! That was diabolical!
Get off the field.
Get him off the field! That's just typical of what it is! Get him walking!
Literally, that's it. Actually, unbelievable. Another felony. Honestly.
I don't know. She canonically explored it with Captain Toad.
Just let it be a great question block ruins, bro. Why?
There you go. Anything would be better than.
You could say this Mario Kart track has a theming problem. Say that again. Hello, Biff.
Great question block ruins. That's so dumb.
That is a dumb name.
Anyway, this course rules.
It's a dumb name, but I don't think it's a dumb name because it doesn't belong to someone. I would just call it like the Great Question Ruins or the Great Block Ruins. That's what I would have called it. Great Question Block is just a bit too much words. I would just call it the Great Block Ruins. That's what I would have called it, personally.
So many rails and alternate paths, and it also just feels so exciting being so high up in the sky. That last glider part where you boost through the cloud rings is exhilarating, and that's something that just happens to you on every lap. How about some of the optional exhilarating stuff? Like boosting on
just question block ruins, yeah.
jumping off of it, and then landing on a curvature of the same wall in order to get on top of this rail, which allows you to glide. It feels awesome.
Yeah, I just love all the alternate paths in this, honestly. It's easy for me to say. It's just a bit clunky. Just question block ruins would have been perfect. Why does it need the great? Just remove one word, except ruins. Remove any one of the other 3 words, and the name is perfect, honestly. I call it the Great Block Ruins. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. It's dumb. I was envisioning the course of Toadette being a cherry blossom pass. You know, she needs an ice cream track. And not Sky Ice Sunday. She needs like a Toadette's ice cream scoop. That's what she needs. And then everyone is forced to play Toadette with the skin, you know?
Pull off. And there's so many more islands that you could do crazy optional maneuvers to reach. It's a course that I can't
The kart. Yes, he showed the kart, gamers. He showed the kart. The kart.
Speed runs on once people develop more and more insane stunts for it. Definitely one of the biggest winners out of the new courses in this game.
None of this is good, Vector.
Real.
That's why it's called war.
Airship Fortress, baby!
Hey, airship, yes.
Okay, it's no figure-8 circuit, but it'll have to
Hey,
do.
we love Airship Fortress.
The single greatest visual glow-up any of the retro courses in this game have received.
The fact that I can still play it without the purple skybox sometimes is annoying, okay?
I suppose being a handheld-only course making your home console debut will do that to you.
War is
but
beautiful,
even
gamers.
then,
War is
wow, is the detail in this place exhilarating. What an absolutely wonderful-looking and insanely dramatic track through this airship and this fortress. It's just as good as it's always been. Though, I'm not so sure about better.
What? Now, James, you've had a bunch of, like, crazy takes in this stream so far. What could you possibly say? Take your guess, gamers.
Particularly from a gameplay perspective. Nothing about it is a
gameplay perspective? This beginning bit is still fine. I guess what is it because you're going to avoid it by grinding rails? But I would say grinding the rails makes you more predictable to other races, easily snipeable. If it's the Monty Mole section or the Rocky Wrench section, my bad guys, I'm sorry, I almost pissed off the Mario stands. The fact that you can like ride on the fact that you have to ride on this rail and then nail a landing in order to get there, and you have to trick off at the right time to get the best speed boost, I think is a nice skill check. So I think I think even though it might be a bit easier on a gameplay front, I still think there's enough to do both on a skill perspective in the upper area and a player perspective on this area, where I think it's just as good. I think it evens itself out. If not, this one's better in that regard. I heard it pronounced the Great Wow Block Ruins. Really? that's a wild pronunciation.
A downgrade, aside from the minor removal of a couple of crates in the engine room. But I feel like it can't.
Oh, okay. So okay, I was completely off base. Holy. He forgot the crates. Okay, I completely forgot there were crates in this level. I'm gonna be honest. I would say in a game of 24 players, I think removing that is fine. I think the crates would have been maybe a little much. I don't know. I'm okay with that.
Really justify placing this course higher because it doesn't really take advantage of the new gameplay capabilities World has to offer. You can ride a couple chains and rails, but they're not really anything substantial. And as someone who always hesitated to rank this course in S tier because I found that one last big turn in the fortress a little bit boring with not much going on, I am here to report that it's basically the exact same. They still don't do anything to this turn. And
I would agree. There's still not too much going on. But I would say with more races, more opportunities to hit people. So I think it ends up being probably the best rendition of this spiral, even if the spiral isn't anything crazy.
As such, I don't think this is the version of Airship Fortress that finally makes S tier for me. Sorry. Is this course still a blast? And one of the
okay, I have to get apologizing for an opinion, James. That's very Nintendo land of you. It's gotta be a charge. Hey, listen, I hate to do it to you, James. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Apologizing for opinion. Hey man, you feel how you feel. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Don't let the comments get to you, okay? Fuck them.
absolute best in the game? Oh, for sure. But you could also argue that it's starting to show its age a bit in the gameplay department. I mean, this is a 20-year-old course that debuted in a game where tricks didn't even exist yet, and they haven't really taken the opportunity to add too many trick ramps, let alone take advantage of the unique gameplay features of World.
I still think it does enough where it's adequate, but I could definitely see there being room for more. That's what I would say. Definitely. If you think about it, it's, the players at the obstacle in the tower for this track. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying as well. Yeah, that's why I'm a bit okay with it. Like, generally, cramped sections don't really need too much to do in this game because when you're cramped, the hazards are the players. You know, that's what I would say. But in general, I kind of get it. I agree.
I love this track just as much as ever, but just as much as ever means it can't quite make the top of this list.
I'd say so. There's definitely that's why I put it in top of A as well. I didn't think I put it in or A plus. I think I did put it in S. So I don't think it's S in this game neither. I agree, actually.
That's a good trick.
They did it.
What did they do?
Guys, I can safely say, with no exaggeration or hesitation, that the Mario Kart World version
Oh shit, Warriors! Hey.
of N64 Wario Stadium is the single most improved retro track in the entire Mario
really
Kart
good.
series. I don't even need to check my math on that. They took what is easily the worst course from Mario Kart 64, a boring, bloated mess with nothing interesting on it, and they turned it into a thrilling, tightly designed, unbelievably fun, perfect showcase of the brand new mechanics of Mario Kart World. Let me run that by you again. A remake of a Nintendo 64 track from 1996 is perhaps the single best new showcase of the brand new mechanics of the Nintendo Switch 2 installment of the Mario Kart series released in 2025.
I mean, I can believe that. Nintendo are very, very good with their remakes. But sure, I get your overall point. I'm being
You
nitpicky.
might look at this course on the surface and say, oh wow, big whoop. It's a normal stadium with a bunch of trick ramps. Who can
I don't think anyone's saying that, but sure. is that people online? Is that people online? I think that might be a people online show. I think it might be. I think that might be a charge because I'm just like, who are you fighting with? Like, most people playing this track agree with you, literally. I don't know.
cares? And then you realize that because of the abundance of trick ramps, you can basically get on the wall and ride it at any point in the track. And they accounted for this in the design with so many rails leading to more rails. There's so much crazy shit you can pull off here. All as you listen to a stellar rendition of that classic N64 circuit theme and make that magnificent, gigantic jump through the flames that burn bright with the heat of passion the game's developers inexplicably poured into remaking this course. I'm absolutely floored with this rendition of Wario Stadium. It should not be this fun. It just feels impossible that they nailed it to this extent.
I could believe it. It's Nintendo. You know, they're very good at what they do sometimes.
Yeah, the funny Wario heads decorating the sidelines are gone. That's a bummer.
It's very good.
Yeah, they significantly shortened the course. That's also a bummer. Wait, no, it's not.
True,
the original
no, it's
length of
not.
This course was abhorrent. It went on for way too long. Whereas this new version is paced absolutely flawlessly. It's never dull, thanks in large part to the abundance of crazy maneuvers they make possible here. To say it was worth the wait for Wario Stadium's grand rebirth would be the understatement of the century. I adore this remake to no end. And
Same.
I couldn't be happier that it finally lived up to its true potential.
You know, a very loving diatribe for a track that I think deserves it. I think it is a fantastic remake too. I don't think I could thesaurus the best as you because I'm not a thesaurusman. I just say skibidi toiletries and call it a day. But I like it. Good. Somebody get top 5 though? I don't know. Where would you put it? Where would you put Hawk Tour? Tell me right now, your band. Where would Hawk Tour put it? I need to know. I need to know. The video doesn't continue until we tell Hawk Tour. Hawk Tour, tell us. Tell us, Mr. Tour. I need to know. You got 10 seconds. Are you banned for wasting my time? Some people are saying top 10. Neither of you guys are Hawk Tour. Where's Hawk Tour? Where is he? He's not in the chat. Talk Tour, top 5.1. For me, it's top 5. 10. You better start spitting on that thing. Real. Top 15. Wait, or around where? You said all around it. Where? Where? Hang on. We gotta figure this one out. Maybe like 10th or around there? I don't know, guys. Pin or ban? What are we thinking? Wrong opinion. Wrong opinion, maybe? Wrong opinion, maybe?
Loves you.
I know.
Rainbow Road in this game is kind of hype
Ooh.
moments and aura the course.
Okay, that's twice now. That's twice now. That's twice now, James. That James, you've got a lot of singular charges. He's probably built the biggest rap sheet. Do we hear? Is it 2 games? Is it 2? Is it 2? Two charges are hype moments and aura. Yeah. What is it? Aura? I think is it an accent thing? I've never heard someone pronounce it aura. Like, you saying aura when most people say aura. Ban? We're banning him.
You could
Okay.
argue that this track isn't really an S tier experience because it makes absolutely no use of wall driving and rail grinding, which is the big new feature of this game.
So guys, while he's analyzing Rainbow Road, we have to speak Zoomer/Gen Alpha. Otherwise, you're getting banned from my stream. Hype moments and aura. I think this is very. I think this stage is very Labubu.
Seriously, you could argue that, but nobody seems to be doing so. Everywhere I go on the internet, this track is glazed to no ends.
Or he's even saying he's doing it as well.
Like, I get it. I really do. It's in my personal...
Like, do you get? I think you're just like. I think the issue is the people online are mogging you when we're just Rainbow Road maxing. You know, that's the issue you have, James.
top 5 for this game, after all. But come on, guys. It's not the best in the series or anything.
I don't know, man. TSPMO, James. TSPMO, brother.
I wouldn't say it's just the lack of these killer new mechanics, or the fact that it's generally pretty easy by Rainbow Road standards. I also just kind of think this whole second portion is a bit odd. Why is there a bunch of water here? Why couldn't this have just been part of the lead up to this course in the Grand Prix?
It's vibes maxing a bit. Although I do agree, there's definitely like not much going on in this one. Like, it definitely feels like a Jet 2 holiday, this bit, you know what I mean?
It's a strange pace breaker, even if it is visually enchanting. Would you guys still be mad at me, even if I said that's where my criticisms end? Holy shit, the rest of this course is absolutely stellar! They remix and combine a lot of ideas from the previous Rainbow Roads, like the space station from 8, that's thankfully a lot better here. Or this straightaway section with Rainbow Thwomps, reminiscent of Super Mario Kart's Rainbow Road. Actually,
It is very nice, honestly. I would almost want to take a family of 4 to this Rainbow Road. and save £200 personally. Okay, that caught me off guard. That caught me off guard. Good job, Flying Ace.
Actually, it also reminds me of this portion from the final level of Mario Galaxy, which I don't think was intentional, but it's neat.
Oh, most people said that, yeah.
These moments where you fly through space in between sections are simply breathtaking. And yes, this all culminates with perhaps one of the most magical moments in the entire
magical mention chat. Magical.
Kart series.
Yeah.
The final lap fanfare sounds magnificent, and it pairs with this unbelievably gorgeous rainbow spiral, ushering you.
I don't know, but it's a bit Soybo Road. Am I right? This is forced soy. That's what this is.
The final stretch of the course, and then you see the train with a bunch of other kooky characters from previous tracks. Oh my god!
They've definitely got some some rare Labubu's on that train. I saw some when I was playing it the other day. It's very nice.
What a magnificent celebration. The colors, the music, the admittedly simple yet incredibly effective gameplay. It all comes together for an unforgettable final lap that ends off an amazing course.
It is really nice.
I just don't think it's perfect or the best Mario Kart track. Sorry.
I definitely do think it's spectacle maxing when it should have been difficulty posting. I do agree, James.
I think Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road is superior because of how cohesive it is. A space adventure where every portion perfectly leads in.
Hang on. Please make it stop. Fucking sit your bitch ass up. Chat, can we hit Jacob BL with a Cybao, please? Can we hit him with a Cybao? Can we get him one of those, please?
Into the next, where the moon and rings of Saturn pair perfectly with the road itself. Here,
Thank you for the 2, though.
I don't know if the water and the space station are as natural fits by comparison.
Thank you,
even
Chad,
if
thank
I
you.
do love the latter. Honestly, though, I don't think there's anything wrong with calling this an A+ course instead of an S tier course.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and I think you're totally fair for that, personally. But the people online, they're going to be mad at you. They're going to be mad at you, though. You have to be careful, James. James, you got to be careful. They might make you lock down your subreddit again. Rainbow, maybe also on SDIMBT. Fuck, are you doing that game? Where I have to... What does it stand for, chat? SDIMBT. Can I get all the S's? Rainbow God Gamer Master 999? What does it stand for, chat? What does it stand for? It's going to bother me all day now. It really makes me want to... start digging in my butt, twin? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Did I guess it right? Remember, so slay, very demure. That's a bit like 2 months ago. Is that? Did I get it right? It is. I'm like actually just like a Gen Alpha. Just call me Gen Alpha. I'm actually Gen Alpha. I'm actually Gen Alpha, bro. Listen. I'm too good. I'm too good at this. I'm too good at this. Honestly.
The difference is hilariously minuscule. So if this placement makes you genuinely upset, please get your life in order, and then you can leave a comment.
Okay, I will. I genuinely have to give you a charge of like people online. I have to give you that, James. Well and truly, I understand. And I kind of get it, James. I kind of get it. Your fan base is so like insane that they made you like lock down your subreddit to stop you from. I say lockdown. I mean they forced you to. There's an entire archetype of posts you had to stop. You had to force people to stop doing because people were getting annoying. But like honestly, I just like ban them and call them a day. Like I know again, maybe it's a bit harder for me to say because your sub count apes mine many a time. But like I just can't see a reality where like. Elite, you know the rules, Shay. You know the rules. You know the rules. He stood on that. But at the same time, like, hey, listen. Show me the people. Show me the people, James. Hey, listen. Show me the people. Show me the people, brother. Hey, listen. Show me the people. Do you know what I mean? If there's people harassing you, show us. So we can laugh at them with you. Literally, we're gonna do that with Mayro tomorrow. Name and shame them, James. Name and shame them. Okay? They deserve it. If they're gonna harass you, then it's on site. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Okay? That's what I'm saying, James. Okay? You can't let them ruin it. Given what I've seen anytime I check that place out of morbid curiosity, I shudder to think it was bad enough to make him clamp down on the rules. Really? I don't know, man. I still think a statement like this, even if it is warranted, I don't think you should give them the satisfaction, James. I don't think you should give them the satisfaction of knowing they bothered you enough where you had to make a statement without at least calling some people out. You can blank their names or not, but I want to see them so you can laugh at them. You know what I mean? You got to laugh at the little Jimmies. You got to laugh at them. Like, what's it? If you want an example of me doing that, I suppose maybe not as harsh as you. Oh no, like I did it on my Twitter. I did it on my Twitter today. Somebody fell for it, gamers. Somebody fell for it, and I could not stop laughing. I had to post it on my Twitter. It was amazing. Someone fell for it, gamers. I've been waiting years for this moment. Someone fell for the Yoshi. Did you know that Yoshi's Island is shaped like a Yoshi? I immediately, I knew I had to. I had to post it on my Twitter. Like, this is what you have to do, James. You need to take the funniest people and just like show them to the world. This is literally what my Twitter's gonna be. Every 10th tweet is gonna be me showing a dumbass comment I got and everyone getting to laugh at them. And literally the people were like, it's been shaped like a Yoshi this whole time. Bro, Mr. Joke thrice. Literally, bro, I'm like, if you're gonna leave me dumbass comments, you reserve the right to get laughed. And I think you should start doing that a bit more. That's what I'm saying. That's what you should do. Did you ban them? I deleted the comment for their own sake, so that people didn't like go to my double dash ranking and find the person. So I had to delete the comment for their safety. But I didn't ban them, no. I think they can still leave comments.
Thank you.
That's the great and terrible Bowser.
Bowser's castle in this game is an absolute...
Bowser Castle... Wait, hang on. Hang on, third? Did I get that right?
That's the great...
What the? Too low. James, this is too low. What could possibly be ahead of this? Well, one of them's Toad's Factory. We haven't seen Toad's Factory yet. But what's the other one, I wonder?
And terrible Bowser.
Bowser's castle in this game...
and Dry Bones Burnout. That's it. Dry Bones Burnout and Toad's Factory. Oh, crazy, Mr. Obviously, we know Toad's Factory is like Mawee, obviously. But Dry Bones Burnout better than than Bowser Castle? Crazy, but sure. Let's see what he has to say.
An absolute thrill ride.
It
It
is.
just feels faster than nearly any other course in the series. Maybe it's because of these motion lines on the screen and they're just tricking my brain. But if that's the case...
No, you genuinely are driving faster, trust me. It's so much faster, it's unreal.
Then it was a good call adding them. No, but seriously, this place is tricky as hell. I love the opening going through this laboratory-esque portion of the castle, or riding these chains up to the Bowser food court instead. It all leads into this sick-ass storm tunnel which spits you out into the main bulk of this track. An absurdly narrow road where you have to pray to God you can stay on as you do your best to only graze the lava. This course really benefits from the change they made where you don't immediately die from touching lava, so you can easily boost across with mushrooms as long as you get back to solid ground as soon as possible. I love
that.
This
Easily one of my favorite changes they've ever done. Like the change to like off-road. I love it so much. Now, obviously, Yoshi's obviously shit like a birdo. What the?
ominous Bowser statue overlooking the course. And I especially love that it isn't just another giant mechanical Bowser for the 4th console game in a row. He's just a decoration, and that's a refreshing change of pace since I am so sick of these things. We end off with meteors falling along this split path, a glider segment, and then bada boom, you're done. This is one of those courses that always leaves me needing to catch my breath at the end. It's just an absolute thrill ride and an amazing integration of this classic course archetype. Not sure if it's my all-time favorite Bowser's Castle in the series.
I think it might be mine, chat. I'm gonna be honest. I think it might be mine. I think SNES Species 3 has been beat. It's close, but I fucking love this. I fucking love this Bowser Castle.
But it's definitely up there.
They're gonna shut down
Dry Bones Burnout is the best forgettable track in the forgettable. That's his take, not mine.
the factory.
I give the 5.
Now for the 2 S tiers this game's got to offer.
So Bowser Castle's at the top of A? Shit. Okay. All right.
After 17 long
Oh, it's Toad's Factory.
years away, finally, the prodigal son has returned. I don't consider myself
Too high. Too high. James, it's too high. We pandering.
to be a very nostalgia-biased individual.
Start digging your butt, twin.
My childhood Mario Kart was Wii, but if one of the courses from that game gets a subpar remake, I'll call it out.
Yeah? You sure about that, James? You sure about that, Mr. Moo Meadows above Mario Circuit? Yeah.
I did it for Coconut Mall and Koopa Cape in the Booster Course pass.
I've done it. You sure, James? You sure?
I don't hand out free points to Mario Kart Wii remakes just because they're nostalgic to me.
Is that why Moo Meadows is in? Ooh.
So it is with...
I will say, though, in all fairness, James, you might say it, but if you're asking me, I still don't think you're beating the Maui allegations. Just a little bit, though. Just a little bit. You're not as bad as some people I've watched, but you're definitely not beating the Maui. I'll be real with you. Just a little bit. You acknowledge your bias, so true, fair. Still think you're a little bit...
Great pride and pleasure that I report that the Mario Kart World
I joke, but if anything, Toad's Factory in 2 is fair. It is actually fair, because this stage is amazing. I fucking love this.
remake of Toad's Factory really is that big.
It really is that
the
good.
original
It really
course
is.
was an absolute banger. One of the greatest to ever do it. And
True.
this remake largely maintains that status without any real downsides.
True.
The conveyor belts still make for compelling split-second decision gameplay. The aesthetics and theme are still wonderfully creative. The music is as majestically on point as ever. It's exactly as thrilling as it was back in the heyday of Mario Kart Wii. Until we get to the ending. There's an addition to this final stretch of the course that is so simple and yet so unbelievably outstanding in terms of the magnificently slick gameplay opportunity it provides.
The girders?
Once you make this big jump and get ready for the mud pits, you'll notice a crane holding up a construction bar on the side. And you start to realize, oh, that's grindable. Let me grind on that now. So you do that, picking up speed as you jump to another nearby construction bar, offering a tight and thrilling shortcut that allows you to rapidly overtake this corner and land on the final stretch with the dump trucks, which, by the way, have tons of trick opportunities.
What did he say like that? Maybe, listen, guys, you have to understand, okay? He used up all his thesaurusizing on a previous track, so he forgot the word girder track, okay? Hey, guys, come on. He forgot it, alright? He forgot it. Leave him alone. Leave him alone, gamers.
And grind rails on them. This last portion of the track is phenomenal every single time I drive it. It really never gets old pulling off these uncomplicated yet still insane feeling stunts. So for this,
I don't mean the wording, but he says it so sensually. Not a fan of that, are you, Biff? Ooh, Toad's Factory. It is a pretty sensual remake. Those girders will leave you flying. Just like a night at the factory.
this course to perfectly match the level of the supreme S-tier banger that was the original Toad's Factory, and then to surpass it in this final moment that perfectly takes advantage of World's unique gameplay mechanics. I mean, that's kind of a done deal, right? How can I not call this one of the absolute...
I can't just say, let me grind on that all sensual like that and have me raise an eyebrow. Oh, let me... Yeah. I mean, listen, I didn't even know. I'm just saying, Biff, I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that, and you did, okay? I'm just saying, Biff. Is it something you want to tell the rest of the class? Yeah?
Absolute finest courses in the entire game. Again, it's not nostalgia. Most booster course versions of the Mario Kart Wii tracks are worse than the originals. Moo Moo Meadows in this game is slightly worse than its Mario Kart 8 version. I'm not just uncritically calling Toad's Factory one of the best courses in Mario Kart World just because I liked it when I was 10.
He's trying to beat the games. He's trying to beat the allegations. He's trying, guys, I promise. It's not nostalgia. In all fairness, second isn't bad. I think I put it in 5th. I think it was mine. So I don't think it's too far off what I said. Although it's a little bit. Come on, I have a history of making fun of my friend for saying things too sensually. This is just a Wednesday for me. Is it, Biff? Is it really?
I mean it.
I mean it.
Carefully considered the matter and determined that it is one of the most fun courses to play.
He does have to defend himself from his fan base. I mean, listen, I'd rather be dead than have to defend myself against you fucks. If I ever catch myself having to fucking placate you fucking losers, I'd put you back in the security job, okay? Put you back in front of a pub, all right? Put you back in front of the pub, all right? I'd rather be dead and I'd rather burn this shit all to the ground than leave any ground for you guys. Guys, I'm not being it. Fuck you. I am not being the allegations. GBA top 3 RR, okay? And you liberals can suck it, all right? You liberals can suck it.
In the entirety of Mario Kart World, even if it doesn't consistently make use of the game's new mechanics.
So about Shy Guy Bazaar. Shy Guy Bazaar still sucks, okay? It still sucks, okay? It's still only a beta track.
Quite at the same level as some other remakes. That's what happens when the foundation you build upon was practically flawless to begin with. I love you with all of my heart, Toad's Factory. Please never leave me again.
10 more years of Toad's Factory. Again, top 5 range isn't the worst call. I think it's fine, if I'm being honest. But I don't know. For me, it's a case of it's not that you're not being the allegations, but I definitely think doth protest a little too much, James. Definitely. I still think it's fifth best for me. So we're about this similar enough. Dry Bones Burnout number 1 is wild though. A little wild. This is another top fiver that I don't think I'd put it in 1, but.
There's so many alternate paths. Oh my god, there's just so many. It took me a while to really narrow down.
I'm just gonna make a call to Odyssey Central in case he's lurking right now. Hello, I hope the editing's going well. Did you pay off my boy James here? I'm just asking questions. Okay, I'm just curious.
Down what I consider to be the best course in a game with a plethora of bangers. But in the end, I feel like no course quite captures the ingenuity and unlimited potential of Mario Kart World's gameplay quite like Dry Bones Burnout.
I wouldn't put it at top 1 personally, but I do respect it. I do think it's definitely one of the better ones, 100%. Top 5, 6 range, I'd say.
On the surface, it's a pretty cool looking lava track
Not my
with
goat
a killer
person.
Mexican aesthetic inspired by Day of the Dead.
Two times now, chat. Two Americans. They're allergic to saying Dia de los Muertos. I can't believe this. You're white, James. You're white. Say it right. You're white. Unbelievable. Oh, that's a felony. That's a felony. Okay, that's a felony. All right. Unbelievable gamers. One felony charge of white. Where's that Squidward image, gamers? If you're wondering, I'm thinking of it when I say it, gamers. I'm saying it like this. I found the image. I'm saying it like this. Every time I remember this image, I laugh a little inside. White! Unbelievable. Absolute certified cracker moment right there.
Incredibly
I said it was a soft day YouTube, okay? Don't ban me, all right?
Creative idea. But if we learned anything from Boo Cinema, it's that you need more than an awesome theme to really stand out. Luckily, the actual gameplay of this course is somehow even better than the aesthetics. As you navigate this bony track, you always got at least 2 different options for which path you want to take. And chances are, if you fall off at any given point, you'll find yourself on another path you didn't even know existed.
I also love the alternate paths of this map. It's so fucking sick. I love how I feel like I'm discovering another path almost every time, but I also still feel like I know it's cohesive on like a certain bizarre, but I'm not going to litigate it, okay? I don't get Dry Bones Burnout being S. I definitely put it A, definitely, but not S. I think it fits S. I think just the multi-path chicanery, I think works very, very well with 24 players, 100%.
This path then dictates whether you'll take the upper or lower glider ramp. And both of these floors have multiple paths of their own, either through these normal driving platforms or grind rails that you can then use to trick off walls, and one of them leads to a secret
literally, sorry, just to cut you off, James. In a game with 12 players, I don't think this works. With 24, it's amazing, all right? Is it like a Sonic zone where you always want to be on top? Well, it's not necessarily a Sonic zone where you want to be on top. You can like basically just go anywhere. Like it feels like when you're on the bottom, you can go to the top. When you're at the top, you can go bottom. Like it feels like you can go like every which way. Like I feel like if someone was to calculate the amount of decisions you could make, I'd say it probably adds up to 100, right? Like 100 literally different variations of the paths you can take. So the fact that there's that many, while feeling all very cohesive, is just brilliant. So I love this track for that.
glider path you didn't know about, which then leads to an entire upper portion of the starting line you can race on. It's just unfathomably thrilling. There are just so many things you can do here. So many sections you can chain together, making for some of the craziest and most satisfying gameplay you can get on any Mario Kart course. Couple that with an incredible theme, and you've got quite the amazing debut course for Dry Bones as a character. Easily my favorite in Mario Kart World.
Fairs,
so far,
honestly.
at least. I just know it's gonna get
So far, guys, look at him. Oh, James, look at him. He's an optimist. He thinks it's gonna get DLC.
usurped by the DLC remake of Figure 8 Circuit, baby!
Get out of here, James. Get out of here. Get out. Send him a mods. Mods. Hang on. Listen, James, my man. Do me a favor. Just look into the camera for me, okay? Just look into the camera for me, okay? You do not like Figure 8 Circuit anymore, okay? Please? Thank you. Not a fan, alright?
Nah, but seriously, it really was an absolute blast to rank the courses of a Mario Kart game again.
Okay, hang on. Stop everything. Saibao. Okay, you have to get banned for that. No, that's unbelievable.
I really missed this. Genuinely, I think Mario...
Hey, guys, haven't we missed this too? Hey, James! I missed this too, man! It's actually quite fun! We had a bit of we had a bit of, like, agreements and some disagreements. We had some good analysis, some faulty analysis, we had a good time! We had a good time all around! I'm pooped! This was fun!
Videos are my favorite kinds of videos to make. And I like when people shout me out as that guy who talks about Mario Kart. So yeah.
Well, you don't like being you don't being compared to the Disney animated guy? You don't like that? James, you don't like being the Disney animated guy? You don't like being the dream? You don't like being the dream? You don't like being the guy? You don't like being the DreamWorks face guy? Come on. You don't like being the shiny guy? Come on.
You better believe I'm gonna be making more videos about World in the future.
If I could make a request, every cup intro ranked. You know those little videos that appear between the start of every cup? Rank all of those. I'm going to do that as well, okay? That might be my stream tomorrow. I want to do all those, because I actually really like those cup intro videos. I think they're a really cool way to showcase the cup, and I want to talk about them. So you should do the same thing, James. What's a C-bow anyway? Sci-bow, brother, Sci-bow. Can we give it a render Sci-bow, chat?
I think a character/costume ranking is definitely in order.
Hey, I've done that too. It'd be fun to watch yours, that's for sure. Buy another yacht while I'm at it.
And maybe I'll think of some other stuff to tie me over until DLC is inevitably released for this
Oh, he's so optimistic, isn't he? He's so optimistic, chat. Poor guy.
game. At least, I hope it is. What else am I supposed to rank all the courses of? Mario Kart Live Home Circuit?
Sonic Racing Crossword. Do it, James. Do it.
Actually, that could be peak. Maybe I will do it. Until next time, good night, Mushroom Kingdom.
Gamers, a good time was had by all gamers. James, my man, you're not a fella. You're not a fella. But I must say, you made a fun ranking. You certainly made a fun ranking, you did. You made a fun ranking. Okay, you know what? Fuck James. Actually, no, fuck. You know. I lied. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck Super Circuit Slander in my house? Fucking hell, lads. You know what? Stare into the camera for me. Oh, man. Either way, let's have a look at the comments, shall we? Let's see what the comments were talking about. Time for 300 people to leave. Wait until we do the comment portion, then the Shifrilla Sandys can leave exit stage left. Don't worry. Let's read the comments first. And also, hey, hang on. Actually, shilling real quick. Hey. All of you guys. Hey, all of you Shifrillas motherfuckers. Subscribe, goddammit, okay? Albert Boris has more subscribers than me. That's a fucking crime, okay? I just noticed that the other day. When I was checking, all right? Hey, don't leave yet. Hey, don't leave yet. The number, guys. Line go up. Get the number up. What are we doing here? Gamers? Yeah, guys, support is low. Good lords. You come in here, you steal my labor that I stole, and you're not even gonna subscribe? No Bravo 6 until 11.6, all right? I think Albert's also at 11.6. So 14 people instantly left. What's going on, guys? We need the pizza pie. Let's have a look at the comments. We'll check in after. I swear to God, if you guys ain't subscribed, I don't know. Let's have a look at the comments. I need that support. Going for the Mario Kart 1 and 2. Literally true. I said the same thing. Like, James, you kind of screwed yourself over. I'll be honest. You kind of screwed yourself over. All right, Mr. Man, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but chill out, man. Don't spam so much. Can't fall lost. Literally the top two comments, chat. The top two comments. Me and my friend elected to call the... Literally, hang on. No. Look. He said it. He said it. I made the joke as well. He called him Clanker Kong. Like I say, oh, Misty's Clanky Kong. Same thing. Don't tell me that's not the same thing. All right? Don't you dare tell me that's not the same thing. I did not pre-read. It's literally the one... I did not pre-read the comments. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. I did not read the comments, okay? Don't you fucking dare. I came up with that joke. I literally came up with that joke last night. I literally wrote it down as well. It's the one time I ever pre-written a joke. And the comment agreed with me. I will kill anyone that says plagiarism. So now we try to remember, we say hi to Clanky. His real name is God Kong. Nah, it's Clanky. It's Clanker Kong, okay? Someone hit with a side bow? Why are you hitting him with the side bow? What happens? Schaff literally ranked Airship Fortress appropriately high, with even knowing that his primary complaint about the course not having enough Mario Kart World rails and tricks was addressed by having an entire secret course underneath the map that utilizes rails and tricks to make an insane recovery if you accidentally fall off, but managed to land on the chains beneath the track, therefore utilizing Mario Kart as a new mechanic in a really cool way. I do think the other underside is pretty cool. I actually do think, I do actually quite like that bit. Shame he didn't mention it. And you start, oh, that's grindable. Let me grind on that now. Shafillis, you might want to, is it phrasing, Mr. Shafillis? Phrasing? Can we Shafillis say grind on that again, please, Misty? Listen, you can keep your chicanery to yourself, Willow, okay? Listen, you can keep that to yourself, okay? Young lady. See, I knew I wasn't crazy. Oh, that's grindable. Actually, hang on. Actually, hey, you know what, fair. You know what, fair. You know what, pause the music. We're doing a VAR check, chat. VAR check live. Was it a set? Because I don't remember it being that central. Am I crazy? Hang on.
The side. And you start to realize, oh, that's grindable. Let me grind on that now.
I don't think it was. Nah. Check. That was not as central as you guys are making it out to be. That's not. But nah. Check complete. You guys are freaky. You guys are freaky, deaky, steaky, bro. Nah. You guys are out. Hey, Biff a freak. Hella sus. That was not sus. That was not. No. That was. Like maybe like if normal is here and sus is down here. Maybe it was like a minute step down. That's unbelievable. That's like 20%. That's like 5% extra freak. Like maybe the phrasing was like a bit freaky, but like the way he said it wasn't. That's probably why I didn't hear it. Like, you guys are making it seem like he was like, oh, that's grindable. Let me grind on that now. That's not what he said. You guys are freaky. Nah, you guys are freaks. Actual freaks, honestly. I'm giving that. You are not giving that goal, Ozzy. You are not giving that goal. Get him out of here. I'll admit I'm a freak. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Freak down, gamers. Freak down. My running theory is, my friends, that the water part on RR is the birthplace of Rainbow Road. Rainbow's IR come from light interacting with the water droplets in the atmosphere. Shit, really? Crazy theory, brother. I swear I got Ryu Mario Kart PTSD when I saw my videos come back into battle mode selection. Crazy. PTSD from Mario Kart, eh? All the war veterans are going to come after you for that. That's a good headcanon. I love how he puts the Wii remote sound. Yeah, same! That was quirky, Chungus. I liked it. Everyone asking for an intermission rank, we need a P-switch ranking? No, don't do that. Let's not do that, gamers. What's worse about Moon Meadows being back is that since there's no underwater drive in this game, they could have brought back the tunnel from Cooper Cape. You're right, they could have. Fuck. I just remember that now. They totally could have, couldn't they? You know, downvote for making me remember that. What saved the name The Great Question Block Ruins is that I pronounce it The Great Ruins. The Great Block Ruins. That's pretty fun. You know, I'll give you that. Some good headcanon. Fun fact about a truck, the entire shape is shaped like a giant monster truck. Tunnels on the side are shaped like tires. The tissue to mount it is the car itself with stadium acting as headlights. There's even a license plate on the back. Is there? Fucking, that's crazy. Thanks for noticing. Thanks for noticing. Funky Kong, you took a Funky Kong comment? Dislike immediately. Yes, my favorite African animal, the American bison.
Of it all. They did go ahead and add a ton of African animals to the game, like zebras and buffaloes.
I mean, come on now. You're being pedantic. VAR check pedantic. Downvote. Glad Conkdor got the honor. True! I liked Conkdor. Conkdor W. See you all in 10 years with all the DLC tracks added. Zooey Mump downvote. You know what, Shafillis? I understand what you mean about your fan base now. I get it. It's all just a bunch of... Like, whenever someone gives me an unprompted where are the cars, I want to die. These people are giving you unprompted Zooey Mamas mods. We have to get rid of them. I wish Warrior Stadium would be made into a battle course. Yeah, it would have been sick, actually. I agree. You could argue Bone Dry Dudes is the first Dry Bones course. I would say that was more of a Dry Bowser course, personally. Downvote. Oh my god, my man. I knew Chocolate Monster. It's true, isn't it? You're right, Arend. You're right. A bit confused. There's a huge vine shortcut that lets you hop over the forest and the oh, he didn't even know that, did he? About the Acorn Heights thing. Is it L Frillis moment? You go a lot faster when you see those motion. Yeah, I said the same thing. I'm ahead. I got a busy day. Great stream service. I hope you have a good week, brother. Fist bumping. Fist bumping games. Thank you so much, Troy. I appreciate your 5, man. So wait, you're telling me they made Acorn theme track and they put in Water Wings? Reference Andy. Get him out. Choco Mountain is actually a monster truck rally. Oh, it's a bit. Hey, Arend even said the same thing. Rainbow Road is my favorite course in the game because the game acknowledges how special the course is. We did it bonus. Nice. Can we, Shifrillis, give me a sword. Shifrillis, please, Shifrillis, give me a sword, Shifrillis, give me a sword, give me a sword. Please. These guys need to go, these guys need to go. We have to kill him. James, we have to go back to the first Thanksgiving. We have to go back to the first DS ranking. This is your Oppenheimer moment, James. We have to go back. Fucking, can we hit him with a side? Thank you. Hit him with a side bow, chat. Hit him with a side bow. Shut your bitch ass up. Go ahead with one of those. Skips Danver. Okay, I love sponsorships. Okay. What else we got? Put whistle stop and end cards. Oh, it's criminal. Danver. Shut up, nerd. Make your own video. True. Can we get true? Suspicious. You know, only 2 likes. Kill him, nerd. Get him. Intermission track. Wait, true. I mean, it's your own fault, James. I'm not voting all of them, okay? It's kind of your own fault, really. No, Crabman, I do not own... Like, check your privilege? I mean, Oscar, that's kind of your own fault. I'll be real with you. It's kind of your own fault. Thank you so much, Nessa. Nisa Nepu. Gotta go now. Keep being awesome. Thank you very much. Hearts in the chat. Hearts in the chat for Nisa, okay? My favorite convenience shop in the UK. Wait till the online community ranks the best shortcuts in Mario Kart World. The online community? I am part of the online community. So when the Baby Park's over was a compliment. When Skyzone isn't over was harassment. Literally a looking good Susan type moment. Unbelievable, isn't it? Okay, now we need the craziness. I forgot Shifrillis is a big channel. So if we sort by newest, there's going to be like some crazy comments. So here comes the fun, gamers. Here comes the fun. That's a castle. It's kind of overrated. Downvote immediately. In the comments section of Shifrillis workout, I joked about Toast Factory's low as A, so for him to brings you tears of joy. Oh my god. Amazing. Why does Shifrillis called Birdo Boulevard Salty Speedway? Downvote. It's not a Birdo track, okay? It's called Salty Speedway. Alright, you losers. I think it's weird for people not to factor the in-between parts of each race, considering they're 2-3 of the actual races. He literally said at the beginning of the track, at the beginning of the ranking, he's only doing the 3-lap variants. Get out of here. Downvote. I'm sure Movie Andy in a Mario Kart video. Downvote immediately. I wish it was called Toilet Ruins. Downvote. He's one of you, okay? Wario State Chart is the definition of I won by what course? I disagree. Downvote. Would you be down to do a ranking of all the campaigns of Left 4 Dead 2? Oh, is this what being a big YouTuber is like? You just get like random wrecks? I don't think I've ever even seen Shifrillis tangentially mention Left 4 Dead 2. Why in God's name would he ever do a ranking? But like, it's because you're my scrimbly dev. Downvote. In hindsight, making the special cup unlocking game was absolutely the right call. I think a big part of what makes New Rainbow Road work was the anticipation to build up the big reveal, and it paid off. Yeah, true, actually, I agree. Nice Manaphy profile picture. You mucked up when you put MK7-8 and Rainbow Road as a better tribute to Galaxy than what Star V8 Peak was. I was gonna like it, but you said mucked up instead of fucked up, so you're carbon neutral. Simao, shut your muck ass up. Real, it's Simao. It's not Simao anymore, guys. It's Simao. I love yummy straight line and intermissions. I love my yummy straight lines and the intermissions delivered. I know every time I close my eyes and shoot a random stage, I get intermission stage. What, babe? Oh, get out of here. It's time for the lines to come in. I appreciate the seed, okay? I like it. Haven't had mucked up in a hot minute. Same! Honestly. Same! Why did this fly under my radar? It's your fault. You don't have notifications turned on, Diego. Why is it the worst track in the game by far? I don't care if it cools. It feels so bad to play. Actually, terrible take. Send him home. Thunderbolts review when? In all fairness, that's a movie, so you'd probably expect Shifrillis to cover that. It's annoying, though. Downvote. Can't say it reminds me of Atlanta, does it? I've never seen it. Downvote. We need more Odyssey maps. Reference Andy. Downvote. Toad's Factory's over. Matt from the triple comment from Matt from Wii Sports Gamers. I like the song Wario Stadium in N64. You don't know what you're talking about. Rainbow Road in this game is bad. Not Wii levels of bad, but still. Hey, Albert, come pick up your son. Albert, come pick up your son. What's happening here? Toad's Factory. Okay, this is just rage bait son. Rage bait son or Labubu daughter? Rage-bait son or Labubu daughter gamers? Which one? This is a great ranking, but was missing the completely unprompted complaint about Doomsday Apparatus from Pikmin 2. Downvote. I don't know what you're talking about. Is the Asia Fortress part Rage-bait? The track utilizes the new mechanics more than others. You spent a pretty good chunk of the lap grinding on rails. I think he explained it quite well. Well enough. I would say well enough, so downvote. Do you watch Scrubs before reading this? Downvote. Bad joke. What else have we got? I forgot what these are like. I missed the Donkey Kong sound. Yeah, so, you know what? I like it. Rage-bait son or overglazing daughter. Half of these are just reference Andes. They kind of are, right? Fucking hell, James. I understand why you hate your fucking fan base. Have we liked a single new comment? Yeah, all of these are insane. Oh, man. It's not the worst comment section I've ever seen, but god damn. God damn. This is like big YouTuber syndrome, isn't it, chat? This is like definitely big YouTuber syndrome, where like you get to 2 million and the new comments are just like, there's no point even reading them. There's actually no point even reading these. I don't think if Shafrillis is watching this video, stream by any chance, it's probably the first time he's seen a bunch of these comments. Do you know what I mean? Oh man. So I got a request. Could you do a track review for the Wipeout series? I guess it's a racing game, so it's tangentially related. But downvote. Okay, Shafrillis is not a real gamer. He would never rank every area of Abe's Odyssey from the PS1. He would never do that. Okay, because he's not a gamer. What if you rank the Mario Party boards? That could be quite fun, actually. Do you know what? You should make more gaming videos. It's fun. Intermission ranking. Otherwise, you have to play battle modes, turn back forever. I do not negotiate with terrorists. Downvote. Finally, someone that doesn't hate. Finally! Get fun! Yes! Finally, gamers! I've been saying this for months! I've been saying this for months! And no one's been listening to me! Finally, someone said it! Where have you been? Where have you been? Everyone loves Cheap Cheap. Where have you been? What's going on here? Downvote. Should have named it Rey Mysterio Saga. Yeah, this is all just a reference Andy's, isn't it? He's deaf seen the Nintendo Land video, honestly. Can we read some more of these guys? I want to read some more of these comments. Is the music? I think the music's gonna end soon. So this list is so bad. Laughing, crying. Great video though. Default Dan, opinion rejected. Ranking the Mario Kart World music when? Are you gonna do it all? That's a pretty big ask. Ride the musics. Downvote. Huh? I can accept I was gonna be on, but how is a track that most people like the most? How is a track that most people like the most not even in S? Argument ad populum? Appeal to popularity fallacy? Lucy the Box? Get out of here, nerds. What do you mean bad list but great video? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. Bro, Cinema is top 5 for me. Mom, shut up. Games, he said the N-word. I have to downvote this. This is funny. This is like funny bad. Holy shit. What is going on? Big YouTuber sought by newest first gamers. We need to do this more. We need to do this more. I love this. We need to do this. James is so underrated. James is such an underrated YouTuber. James is so underrated, honestly. He's such an so many ads. Yeah, no, there was so many ads, weren't there, chat? So many. Can't believe it. Dia de los Muertos. Hey, you said it! He said it, gamers. He said the phrase. He said it. He said it. Why do you have Smart Stereo on? Leave him alone, okay? He's bad at the game. He needs it. Crossworlds? Sonic L. Okay, Sonic sucks. I just want to talk here from the heart. I think what I like to see from content creators like you... Hang on. You're blocking the way, chat. Move up a bit. It's like you just talking about things you're passionate about. I'm more of a Sonic fan than a Mario fan. But even then, I only just got into Sonic just shy of 2 years ago. So 99% of my life, I've never really had as much of a commitment to Mario the same way. I recently latched onto Christopher Nolan's Interstellar and Cookie... Okay, you know, I'm bored now. I'm sorry, brother. I'm done voting in and moving on. You know, I'll give you an upvote at least. I'll give you an upvote and I'll move on. Sorry, brother. Sorry that happened, or good for you. In the most respectful way, your mic quality is way too low for the downvote. His mic quality is charming, okay? His mic quality is charming. Yeah, you're right. Nah, mic quality is charming. Mic quality is charming. Downvote. Kingdom Hearts reference. Sora sucks. What's to stop something so far from Hold a Sim? Maybe your little brother was playing it? Downvote. That's mean, okay. I forget Schaff is just a... Jerry Ma. That's mean, gamers. That is mean. That is an extremely mean comment. That is an extremely mean comment. That is unbelievable. I'd ban him, Shafrillis. I'm just saying. Where do you get him, Mike? What is it with the mic? Leave his mic alone. It sucks, but like, that's just his aesthetic, all right? Leave him alone. It's mean, okay? Could you maybe do a rank of your top 50 intermissions? Too many. The best you're getting is a top 10 from me. Shafrillis Foma arc? Well, that is a... Hey, guys, is this Gen Alpha? Well, that is Foma. Chat, help me. Help me, gamers. What does this mean? What does this mean, chat? Help. Foam stars? I don't know. What the heck is a Foma? Shut your Foma at sci-fi gamers. Can we get a sci-fi? Shut your Foma ass up, brother. Get him out of here. Give him a sci-fi. Oh man. Where's Toad Circuit reference? Yeah, there's too many. Yeah, Shafrillis, you kind of reap what you sow, brother. You're just a reference Andy. So all your comments are reference Andys. Can you believe this? I can't believe this. Well, then again, I'm not gonna blame him too hard. Like, what's it? Every big YouTuber has a dog shit newest first, and I'm kind of here for it. I can't wait till my comment section is like this. I love this shit, gamers. I just want to make it clear. I love this shit so much, man. This shit's funny to me. I could read these comments all day, but we'll wait until the music fades out and we'll stop, yeah? Moo Slaughterhouse? That's just mean, okay. Rainbow feels like it should have been in its own cup. Is that me? I wouldn't say so. It feels like it should have been at the end of Special Cup like it always is. I feel like each section could have been its own track theme as part of the Space Cup made up DK Spaceport. Water section, Space Station section, and then Rainbow Road. That would have been a cool concept, but I think it works for Rainbow Road, personally. Would have been a hell of an intermission track, too. Could have had Luma as an unlockable character in the walkway section, too, as part of the Karmic item, even though it's an awful mechanic. And IMO could have made the best cup in Mario Kart history if it was there, but it would be difficult to integrate with the open world mechanic. It's a cool idea. Hey, you know what, fair. I'll give you another vote for that. That would be kind of cool, actually. You know what? You didn't have me in the beginning, but you won me over P1 Sky. Is that Atmosphere and Vibe got better? I agree. Okay, I'm scrolling so far down, like, I'm like, the memory's being fucking eaten. Guys, I want you to know, look. I'm using, how much RAM am I using? Can you show us? 1.6 GB. My PC's starting to lag now, chat. Look, you see that? Look, when I big screened it, chat, look. It takes a second. We're getting into the lags, gamers. We're getting into the lag zone. We gotta be careful. We're in fucking sub-layer fucking 10 now. God damn. We can't even, we gotta get out of here soon, gamers. We gotta get out of here soon. Rip to figure out circuit. Rip Toadsworth. I don't like him. I don't like Toad. I don't understand the fucking Toad circuit. Sorry, the Toadsworth stands. I can't deal with them. Okay. I can't deal with them. Okay. Too much. Kara does that remix his ass. Actually true. I can't believe he said that. Honestly, I'm shocked. I'm shocked he said it. Start advertising the SS in all your videos. I mean, he's not a Nazi. What do you mean the SS? Shafrillis is a woke. He ain't in that. What the hell? That's crazy. Danvert. All right, Danvert. That's crazy, brother. I'm gonna. Disgusting behavior. Honestly. He's talking about the SSN. Disgusting. Honestly. I can't unhear the similarity between the Shafrillis narration and that of a Nintendo Direct. No. What? Okay, well, the music's faded out, gamers. I think we're done. Does he sound like Kevin Afghani? You can drive virtually anywhere. Is that how he sounds? What are you talking about? Actually, Fortress not using grind rails. I don't know. DK Pass that low is crazy. The shortcuts are great. DK Pass deserves it. It deserves it, gamers. One more. The DK Pass here is so fun. Okay, Hideo Kojima. Go make Death Stranding 3, little bro. Get him out of here. Never let him wreck. Downvote. Cars reference! I fucking love cars! I fucking love cars! I love it when he references move. I fucking love cars! Yeah! Okay, I have to scroll all the way back up now, chat. Either way, Shafrillis. Okay, I can't even zoom out. It's taking up to. I'm gonna refresh the page because it's killing my RAM.
Optional cool elevation.
I will. Yeah, there we go. Are we back to normal now? I think we're back to relative normality now. I think it's eating up a normal amount of memory. Either way, Shafrillis, this was a fun time. I felt like I got a nice mix. I got a nice mix of Video Man agrees with me. I got a nice mix of Video Man disagrees with me. I got a nice mix of some good analysis and some less than stellar analysis. So all in all, and I got a mix of referencing things because you're a reference guy. So I think a fun time was had by all, and I'm pooped. And brother, listen, all I'm saying, James, okay? All I'm saying, this is my, I'm gonna read you your charges. Your charges are gamers. So he's got 2 good charges of he used the mustyism with, he said no joy and whimsy, and 5 good charges of the video, man. You agreed to be 5 times, so therefore it was good. Your editor, Villager Wolf, got a felony charge of Radiator Springs mentioning, and also your other editors also get a charge of spoiling the track that's about to be shown with the music. All right, spoiler Andes. You got you get, what's it? 3 charges of Arloisms, 1 charge of layout therefore, 1 charge of charm, 2 charges of unk status, 1 charge of being a millennial, 2 charges of SNES racism, 1 charge of 20 current year, it's current year, 1 charge of vibes, 1 charge of apologizing for an opinion, and 2 charges of people online / shadowboxing, and your felonies, brother. Your felonies are 1 charge of whites. 1 charge of Radiator Springs, 1 charge of Muscrimbly in the Cataquack one, KTB hate is so forced, and 1 charge of why didn't they name Soy Speedway, Birdo Speedway, or whatever dumb ass reference you want. As far as I'm concerned, leave the names alone. Leave the names alone. And your sentence, Mr. James, the sentence is, make more Mario Kart videos. I need the money, okay? I need the money, all right? Make more Mario Kart videos. But no, in all seriousness, just keep making the videos you want. Like you said it at the end of your Mario Kart 8 Deluxe video, you wanted to make more videos. So your sentence is, gamers, every intermission ranks. James, you gotta do it now. You gotta do it. Ooh, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta make the intermission video. I sentenced you to intermission video. All 202 of them, I think it is. You gotta do it now. That is your sentence. And the chart, I will send you to the courthouse to get your charges, okay? And with that, gamers, we'll leave it there. What if we do it first? Ain't happening, brother. Okay, that ain't happening, that's what I'm saying.